Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Thank you, super fragilistic cardiolocious. Nice to see you. Hello, Sean. Hello, Diane. Hello, Gypsy. Hello, Elaine. Hello to everybody. Nice to see you guys. How's everybody doing? And how was your weekend? How was it? Let me know. It was awesome. Well, that's all good, sweetie. What happened? What happened that made it awesome? Let me know. It wasn't long enough. Hi, Candace. How are you doing, sweetie? Weekends are rarely long enough. There's always something that happens somewhere, right? Yeah. All right, hold on. I am going to open on up, just one moment, the love box. I am working onto it at this moment. Nothing is ever long enough for you. That's simply because you haven't met your match yet, my dear Gypsy. I'm hoping one day you meet that match. That is just too much for you. And you're working, thank you for the cappuccino, love. And you are working, you say, onto the presentation. Well, that's all good, sweetie. Okay, hold on. I apparently have wiggled around things. I don't know what the heck I've done. Okay, hold on. Let's just kind of do that. Let's do this, and then we'll just kind of zoom on. Hi, Jillian. How are you doing, sweetie? We were just talking about the weekend. Did you have a nice weekend, sweet love? And you're tackling a project. Well, that's all good. Project. Oh, my dear God. You might not want that much of an up close. All right, we're all good. It's just you today. I know. Ha ha. I know. Jillian, I'm glad you're doing good, sweetie. The sound is low. I can do nothing about it. You can try to put yours up. I can't do anything onto my side. I'm all hunkadory. That is not up to me. My sound is on, my beautiful love. You got your hair done over the weekend. Good for you, sweetie. Vorrei un caffè? Ah, sì. Un espresso? Doppio espresso? Ah, mi piace il cappuccino. Ah, oh, il cioccolato caldo. Oh my God. When they give it to you with those little biscottis. Ah, delizioso. That's all I can say. You're tired? Ah, la la. There you go, talking Italian. Buonasera, bellissima. Come stai? Come stai oggi, sweetie? Ah, Elaine, you're such a sweetie pie. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Apparently today I'm a little extra today because, yeah, my my little girl's friend comes into the house and she's like, "What's up? What went on? What happened today?" And she's like, "Why has everything changed into your house?" I'm like, "Well, there's one reason that happens every single month. I guess maybe that's why. I don't know." She's like, "Oh my God, I've noticed once a month you switch everything out in your house. You throw stuff out, you buy new things, you switch things around, I guess." And I'm like, "I don't know. I guess so." Hello, T-Clean. Yeah, so I've been refurnishing, throwing stuff out and doing weird stuff into my house. There you go. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me go to the list. Just 1 second. Nice to see you, my beautiful Tea Clean. How are you doing on this beautiful Monday, sweetie? All right, let's do this. Let's do that. Let's put the right password in here. That's going to help us out an awful lot. The Truth Buster. Hello, Truth Buster. Nice to see you. Like that, and voila. Okie dokie. SpongeBob. Yeah, no. I was more in decorating than sponging. tiramisù, bellissima. I love tiramisù. Oh my god, it is so good. Con il mascarpone. A lot of people over here actually make it with the ricotta because it is cheaper than a mascarpone. I know that over here for like one little container of mascarpone of, let's say, 250 grams, it costs, oh my god, I don't know, somewhere around $10, I'm gonna say. In Italy, it costs you like $2 for the same container. Ah, la 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 la. All right, okay, hold on. Yeah, honestly, I was not sponging all that much, and you can actually see the sponge thing in many different ways, and I'm not gonna go either right or left. Alrighty, so I do have over here our dear, beautiful Jasmine. You're up first, bellissima. It almost sounds like we're at the Price is Right, doesn't it? Okay, so Jasmine, you're first. We're going to go and see after our beautiful friend Gypsy. And then we have our lovely Jillian. You're going to be on after. And then we have our beautiful longtime friend T Clean, who's going to be up right after. So let's go start this off with Te Bellissima Jasmine. Jasmine, let me go into the email, and I deleted all the ones that were not acceptable. I got the right one. The list. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, my beautiful Elaine. 4 onto the list at this moment. So if you go right away, you shall be numero 5, sweetie. 5 is what it is. Yes, no, you gotta have the mascarpone. Oh my god. The fingers are difficult to find also. No, I'm not sounding like no freak shop. The fingers, les doigts. Yeah, les doigts de dame. They're not easy to find. Like, you don't find them in every type of grocery store. Oh no, Gypsy. Hai bisogno di un uomo con qualcosa che, you know, that's gonna be good. I can't even say it in Italian. No, hai bisogno di tempo per te. That's what you truly need, my sweetie pie. That's all you need. Hai bisogno di amore e di tempo e basta. Niente altri. That's it. So my beautiful Jasmine, here we go, sweetie. I shall do as I shall, and I shall be very silenzioso. Here we go. Let me just go and read, and let me go and answer. So, okay. So, here we go, and voila. Ooh, now that I think of it, yeah, I completely forgot. Oh, well, okay. I was thinking to myself, but it's far away, so I'll let you guys know in far away. All right, so what do we have over here in question number 1, all right? Thank you, my beautiful Elaine. No, mai detto che tu italiano non è buono. No. Non ho detto questo. No, never, ever, ever have I said such a thing. My, have I said such a thing, sweetie. That is all into you. Yeah, I think so. Seriously, Jasmine? You're lucky, sweetie. I gotta go out of kind of weird grocery stores to find it. It's not easy. I know that you were trying to convince. I know you were, Gypsy. Sei perfetto, bellissima. E puoi parlare con Jasmine. Yeah. Talk with Jasmine. She's fantastic in Italian too. Both of you guys can work together. If I only talk in Italian, then all 3 of us, we're just going to be like a clan. What are we going to do with all the other lovely souls? Yeah, I let you talk among yourselves. Be good though, because I know what you're writing, even if it's 3x in Italian. So, here we go, Jasmine. Why? Okay, here we go for question number 1. Numero 1 per te, bellissima. Well, okay, this is what I'm going to say. In question number one, I know you know what it is. It has to do with the approach. All right. So I feel like the approach is definitely going to make this person notice the change. I feel like they're subtly going to kind of win back the opportunity to admire you. Let's put it that way. And over time, I feel like this person might adjust their behavior or act out in small different kind of ways to get your attention. So I'm basically going to say in question number one, not a problem whatsoever. Stay confident, but also stay confident within the boundaries that you're putting for yourself. All right. And question two, let's go see about the G and the covering. All right, there's no doubt about it, okay? This person was definitely caught off guard and really kind of felt a little bit, I'm going to say frustrated, a little bit even confused. I feel as though this person, I feel like this person is used to the visual, and now that it's not necessarily there because it's a different kind of look that's going on, this person is kind of wondering, what happened, right? So I feel like they're questioning where the intentions are and the reason is. So we don't quite understand the correlation between the intentions and the reason. I feel like we're questioning ourselves and really just trying to figure out what really makes sense into all of that. Question three. Question three has to do with a therapist. The person I'm going to say that we're speaking about was curious. The fact that they thought that he was your son or that his dad was your husband is an interesting kind of an energy shift, I shall say. I feel like it really does kind of symbolize that the universe is playing with the possibilities or kind of hinting into a subconscious connection between you and this other person. Either way, I'm going to say it's an innocent question, but it's definitely somewhat a little bit an amusing kind of a moment. Thor, general for this month on preparing for, yes, the move. Up next, by the way, is going to be our beautiful Gypsy. Gypsy, I do not know because I didn't go and see. If your question's already into my email or into PayPal, keep it as it is. If it is not, then you can definitely post it, my beautiful love, whenever you are ready. After Gypsy will be Jillian, followed out by T Clean and Elaine. So, in question number 4, this month is a month of a transition. This month is a month of preparation. Things might feel a little bit chaotic, and I kind of feel like you're stepping into that fresh chapter when you are going to be feeling lighter. You're going to be feeling like you're more in control. Emotionally, you're going to be learning to just kind of balance things out between independence and connection. This move is going to be good for you, sweetie. This move is going to bring that new energy and possibly, I'm actually going to have to say, unexpected, beautiful excitement. So get ready for a brand new door to be opening, my love. Beautiful, bright things are coming your way, but you have to be open towards it. Have to be open. You have to let it on in. You have to accept it. You have to move on forward with it. Beautiful times are coming your way. Question number 5. Now, you're being risky with question number 5. The dance, you're risky. You're risky. Let me see what I can do. Let me see. All right. Let me put it this way. Mesmerize, probably unable to resist any type of temptation whatsoever. So I'm going to say probably the movements, the shaking, the teasing would probably drive this person absolutely crazy. So favorite part, hips and rhythm, closeness. So I'm going to say it's probably going to be very, very difficult for this person to control themselves into that type of situation. Hello, Jose, or Jose. Nice to see you, sweetie. There's no doubt. Eyes will be completely locked upon you. And question number 6. Did this person... Let me go see. So question number 6, you know what it is. I'm going to say, yes, it definitely did make them reflect. Even if they did not necessarily show it, I feel like they were left a little bit surprised. I'm going to say surprised, but I'm even going to say a little bit, they felt like it was a little bit awkward. I felt like there was a little bit of a moment of sadness that was there. So deep down, I feel like this made this person see you into a more human, a more personal kind of a light, if you want, than something that is just physical, that is passion, that is eye candy. So if this person acted a little bit indifferently, it's probably just a little bit of a defense mechanism altogether. Oh, not necessarily. Not necessarily, Helene. Elaine. Jose exists, but Jose also exists. I know some Jose's men, and I know some Jose ladies. Ha ha! Goes both ways. So yes, I prefer to say both because it really does go both ways. But thank you. Yeah. I know that the J is usually silent, especially in Spanish, but sometimes it is not. So I just like to give out both options. Here we go. Grazie a te, bellissima. E buonanotte, Jasmine. All right, Gypsy, sweetie, where are ya? Let me go see if I have your questions over here, which I do. Oh no. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah. If you're onto the that's it. If you're onto the short, it's lit. That is exciting. It is. I know, like, even just to enter into Canada, you need to have that. So you probably need to have it to go over there also. If you're onto the shortage list, they need you. Therefore, you have priority over other people. Therefore, you get to have your visas and everything. And that's it. Yeah. That's all good. Let me go and see. Let me go and see. Good for you, sweetie. The person you're talking about with the A, that's your friend that you're no longer friends with, right? If I'm correct. I think that's what it is. That person wanted to be friends with you, but things were kind of chaotic and yeah, I'm not really willing to change anything in any kind of a way, right? Okay. So here we go. Question number 1. Will you receive a job offer with a visa? You actually have some really, really good chances to do so, but it's going to depend really how proactive you actually are, sweetie. So your chances are very, very strong, especially since to the Northern Italy, they do have more job opportunities, absolutely. But the only thing is, because we can see over here, I kind of feel like you're balancing between two different actual choices. I'm sorry, I'm going to go to this camera. I feel like you're going to have two different type of possibilities that are going to be offered towards you. There's one who's going to be more important, but in order for you to go and get it, I really need you to start making those movements like right here, right now. Start doing those offerings, start doing for the askings, everything of the such. So start to put everything in order right away because yes, you will get a visa, absolutely, and you will get what you need, but you might still need to have somewhat of a job offer or something of the such before, and that will be dependent upon the accepting of your visa. So be very, very proactive into your search, refine your applications, look around, look into your field, because yes, you could definitely have the right offer that's going to align with what you need. So you need to trust the process, but you also need to be very, very persistent. You need to keep your energy high and up, because you can definitely have something very, very promising onto the horizon for you. An absolute yes. So we would not necessarily be talking over here about studies. We'll be talking about working. Once you're there and once you're working, then maybe it will be easier for you to actually go and get a brush up onto something or to change something, or maybe to go and get yourself a student visa later on. Like there's different possibilities once you're there, but this would be more into your current field and not necessarily into the switch of the field, because you were actually looking towards studying law, right? Which would be something than what you're doing at this moment. What is Adelaide? Where do you want to go? Do I see you traveling this year? Oh, I know, I know, I know. Yeah, at least your job is getting you somewhere. Oh, I didn't look at how you spelled it, Elaine. I did not look at it, sweetie pie. Um, but you're taking more certifications to really seal the deal. That's absolutely perfect. That's what you got to do, sweetie. And you do want to wait about a year before you start looking so you can save money and make sure that your son is mentally. Yeah, it's not yes, because your son, I don't know if your son speaks Italian also, but I mean, you have to prepare him for, yes, learning the Italian language, but also learning the Italian way. They live differently. They do things differently. They speak differently. They do activities differently. They have a different mentality. Things are different. They're beautiful. They're fantastic. They're gorgeous. They're lovely. But you do have to kind of get used to them. So, yeah. Exactly. As long as the option is there for you, that's perfect. And I do believe that the option will be there for you. Exactly. He will learn very quickly, sweetie. Very, very quickly. And there's probably even some schools or some language schools where he'll be able to go into. I don't know though. I think he needs to know. I think for like primary school and elementary school, you need to learn the basic of Italian. Therefore, you need to understand it and you need to kind of start to write it in order to go and study. I believe. I'm not sure that they actually have like just English schools. That I don't know about it. But if you're going to give yourself about a year or so, he can definitely do it. That's it. Yeah. Elaine, Gypsy's gonna pack you into her suitcase, but you're gonna get stuck at customs. Yeah, that won't be Gypsy's fault. No. No. Uh-huh. Here we go. Gypsy's got all the great intentions. All right, let me continue on. Hold on. Let me just do this. Let me go back over here. And okay, so yeah, we're moving on forward. So should you go to Florence or should you actually go to Bologna? Which would actually be best for you? Uh, Ooh. It's got different attractions altogether, right? I say any place in Italy is absolutely gorgeous and beautiful, along with so many other like areas that we don't talk about, that we don't necessarily think about. That being said, I will say Florence is going to offer towards you a little bit of that artistic charm, history, romantic atmosphere. It's perfect if you're seeking for different type of inspiration, beauty in everyday life. It's perfect. Onto the other side, I feel like Bologna is going to be a little bit more moving. Okay, it's going to move around a little bit more. It's more vibrant. It has more of a strong job market. So it's really, really good for networking potential. It's good for a dynamic social scene, if you will. So I'm actually going to say if career and stability are going to be your top priorities, there's no doubt about it that Bologna is going to be the very best place for you. So, but if you're looking for something, and I know that you would actually, I feel like you need like a like you would need like a mix of Florence and Bologna, like mixed on in together. That's what you would need. But I don't feel like you can have both of them. So if you're truly going to pick between both of them, I will say Bologna. You are going to end up having more stability, more priorities, more job opportunities. Florence is nice, is sweet, is lovely, is perfect also, such as Bologna, but it's a little bit more creative and you'll have a little bit less job opportunities over there for you. Your son is slowly going to get a little bit older as time goes on by. If you want to have a little bit more of a vibrant kind of city life, it'll be better in Bologna. Thank you, Jillian. Thank you, sweetie. It is nice and colorful. Your heart says Florence. You can go to Florence, sweetie. I'm not saying there's no opportunities. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just going to say it's more active in Bologna. I'm going to say that you'll have more choices with job opportunities, but I mean, you don't need a million different type of job opportunities. You need one. That's all you need. So as long as you have that one opportunity, you're good for gold. You don't need all that money. So go wherever your heart wants you to go, sweetie. Or at the worst, you start, let's say in Bologna, you rent yourself a nice little place, and then later on you start looking maybe for Florence and you move towards there. Like there's different options open towards you. I say go where you can find the job that you want to land, because your main purpose, yes, is basically, I'm going to say, to move out of where you're at this moment, to go into a completely different place, to go and open on up, see a different part of the world, live into a different country. This is all what you want. But moving to one place, you could also still move to another place a few months or a year later. It's really just your stepping stone. Hello, Nine-Tailed Fox. Nice to see you, sweetie. It is. Also, Gypsy, also. It's what? It's not too Italian enough for you. I know. And now what about your friend, sweetie? What do we do about your friend? Jillian, sweetie, by the way, before I go and see your friend, Jillian, I'm just going to go and make sure that I do have your question, because if I don't, I shall ask you to post it, my love. I do have it. It's perfect. Stay exactly where you are. I have everything that I need, my beautiful Jillian. You're going to be on up right next. So what do you do with this friend, sweetie? What do you do? What do you do with a friend? What are we going to do? Is it going to be the same or not? Hello, Edward. Nice to see you, Edward. All right, so should you reach out, yes or no? Would things actually be different? Not really, sweetie. I know you want, I know that you want different, but I know that into your heart, you know it's not going to be different. So I know that I'm not surprising you in any kind of a way when I'm actually saying this. So I'm going to say over here, Five of Swords, still conflict, sweetie. Oh, sweet Lord. No, my love. This is just, you're going to get back into the same stuff. You don't want this, my love. No. I mean, if your intuition is telling you to go forward, I say walk away. And I always say listen to your intuition. I know that you want to kind of reconnect into a certain way, but I also know that I believe that you think that it's not really a good idea. You're going to get back into the same things, same unfolding, same approach. Nothing has really changed. Patterns will tend to repeat because I don't necessarily feel like there's actual growth. So I'm going to say, sweetie, you do whatever it is that you want upon this. For me, within spirit, I'm going to say nothing really has changed. So no new doors have opened within this. She's this, exactly. Thank you for saying it that way. She's the same freaking person. It's what I want to say, but I didn't say it. You see, nothing is going to change. Nothing is going to change, sweetie. If is it going to be remote? No, it's not going to be remote, my love. I'm telling you right away, it's not remote. No, it's not. I hope so, my beautiful Diane. I hope that this year, 2025, is going to be your year for you and Sean, sweetie. Yeah. It's not remote, sweetie. It's not remote, my love. You're gonna, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's gonna be a culture shock. But hey, you know what? It's a beautiful place to be, honestly. Look, you're open from like 9 to 12, 12:30. You're closed for a little siesta, a little nap between 1 and 3:30. And then you go back to work till like 7, 7:30. You go back home, make yourself a little, like it's, honestly, I loved to live in Italy. Okay, I hated it, but I loved it, but I hated it, honestly. I got a lot of reasons. But that being said, they have a beautiful way of living. They really do. So I say go and enjoy it, sweetie. It is. It is. It is. And I'm even going to say even just living in Italy is completely different. When I lived into the north of Italy, if you did not have, I voyaged into the south of Italy, but I lived north of Italy. I lived close to Turin, so close to Torino. Like if you do not have the right angle of the point on your shoes that is of that season, like you're outcast. Yeah, I kid you not, sweetie. Uh-huh. So you really got to be tip top shape. Yeah. It is beautiful. Gypsy, I don't think I ever told you, did I? When I was in Turin, yes, there's a castle in Turin, in La Piazza. And and I went to visit this castle at some point in time. And my mom, so yeah, Enchanted Tarot, my mom, her picture, she was like a princess or something. It's in that castle. I remember going, I'm like, oh my God, that is a spitting image of my mom. And yeah, so my mom at some point in time was this princess. And I even took a picture of it, the whole thing, showed it to my mom, spitting image, same person, into that castle. It was so interesting. Yeah, my mom. I know. So there you go. So yeah, my mom went back to Italy too at some point, but she didn't go to the castle because she didn't go to Turin with my dad, so she didn't go by that side. But yeah, it is so interesting. I kid you not. My mom's in a castle. She was a princess. Blah 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 blah. It was amazing though. So yeah, that's where I lived, Gypsy. I lived about 40 minutes from Turin. I was in Turin at all times, honestly. So I used to live in La Valle d'Aosta in a little town called Ivrea. A nice, sweet, really cute. I lived into the town where there's La Battaglia di Arancia. So the famous orange battle where there's the Mugnana and yeah, everything of the such. That's where I was living. Oh, I know. It's a different thing. It's different, sweetie. Turin has nothing to do with Tuscany. Like everything, it's completely different. Not the same thing, my love. Go where your heart pulls you towards. Italy altogether is beautiful. It's a little bit more chaotic into the south because there's more corruption, but it's a beautiful, but beautiful place to be, my love. You're not crazy, sweetie. You're not crazy. Hell, I moved over there. I thought I was crazy at that point too, and I stayed there for a few years. Yeah. Well, I did, and you are, so there you go. You've got it. You've got it, sweetie. Okay, hold on just one second. I'm gonna move on forward. All right. We're just crazy enough, my beautiful gypsy. I understand you, my love. I am sending you much love, my beautiful gypsy. I've got you, sweetie pie. If you have any questions about Italy, you let me know. Follow your heart. It's going to be absolutely perfect. Grazie mille, bellissima. What is that? You could bring your cats. I did say that. I did. And yes, you're going to have to look for a place where you're going to be able to find one, but they do not have the same type of issues that we do within, cats and dogs and everything of the such. As long as your cat has the microchip, you're good for gold, sweetie. Absolutely. Okay. Here we go for Jillian. Jillian. You want to know, my sweetie, how do we think about you at this moment? Let's go see, my love. I'm so knowledgeable. You're so sweet, Elaine. You're so sweet. You're such a sweetie pie. I shall take it. I shall take. I shall take all the compliments I can. So how are we feeling about you? Let's go and see. Okay. What do we have? I'm only knowledgeable for that because I lived over there, like. You would ask me a question to the States. I would probably not know, but I would go and get the information. I would. So how are we feeling? What's happening, sweetie? What's happening? Okay. This person believes that you guys are meant to be together, but something has happened not too long ago. Yeah, I know. You can giggle and giggle. Yeah, you can. There was a fall down or a hiccup. Something happened. All right. Yeah, there you go. That sounds like a good plan, Gypsy. But I don't plan on going to the States at this moment. Yeah, your president is upset with our prime minister. Okay, I wasn't planning on going anyways, simply because I'm still in separation and I can't really travel at this moment. So I'm waiting. Well, yes, but I'm not going to get into that, Elaine. No, I'm not going to get into that. I'm just going to call him Mr. President. And that sounds like Marilyn Monroe, which is not the vibes that I want to give whatsoever, neither. Oh my God. I'm getting out of this conversation. It's bringing me down a dark, dark tunnel. Jillian, what is happening over here, sweetie? Yeah. What is this? Oh yeah, we're being very YouTube friendly. He just broke up with the ex recently, and you did talk late 2023, and then he moved forward mid 2024. And that's it. That's it. I know. Oh my God, you guys, Orange Man. He definitely goes to way too many Tannen songs. Okay, sweetie. He believes that you guys are meant. Are you able to reach out towards him in any kind of a way? Because it's true. He did break up. It's true. All right. Yeah, he did definitely break up. There's no doubt about that. I feel like he's quite self-sufficient at this moment. I don't feel like he's into a place or into a position where he's into a relationship. Quite honestly, I feel like if you're able to actually reach out towards him, that this person could be interested. But let me go and take out some more cards. Let me go and see. And your friend told you the info, right? Well, your friend is right. Oh, I do like the Cheeto. All right, okay. I like the Cheeto. President Cheeto. Oh my dear God. I don't even know. I'm going to delete that because I love it, but I don't know if that's acceptable. I'm going to take that off. But I think it's really funny. Okay. Whew. All right, here we go. I know. So, sweetie pie. Here's my information for you towards us. Okay, I will not necessarily say the name, but we both know who we're talking about. This person would like to hook up with you. If they're interested, I'm going to say in somewhat of a hookup. If you contacted them, they'd want to meet on up. They would probably like to hook up. They'd probably like a little hanky-panky. But that's pretty much what I'm getting. I'm not necessarily getting that we would necessarily have like a committed long-term relationship. I kind of feel like he's a little bit into his nightly kind of vibe, so kind of coming in and kind of going out, but not necessarily just staying in one position. So I feel like basically what I'm saying is he's not really necessarily looking for a committed relationship. I feel like he's looking towards saving money, building things. It could be buying a house, it could be investing into things. He's looking towards more finances and money. And as for his love life, it's like whatever happens kind of happens, but not necessarily wanting to commit. That being said, if you were able to reach on out or to contact, no doubt this person would like to contact you, would like to see you, but I don't necessarily see a forward movement into a committed relationship. Now, that being said, sweetie, it could change. You could contact, you guys could go out, you can meet up, everything of the such, and then voila. I mean, things could change. He could be into a place where, okay, in a month or in a couple of weeks, hey, I really like this girl. Maybe we can switch things up. Maybe I do want a committed relationship. Maybe I'm ready for this. Like, things can change, but into the energy that I'm seeing at this moment, we would like to meet you, but not necessarily for a committed relationship. You're gonna go, I'm gonna go next. Yeah, you're gonna go next. You go for it. You go for it. Or what is that? He really did not let go. No, did not. No, did not, sweetie. Absolutely not. So yeah. This is what I'm seeing for the moment, my sweetie. It is. I know. It is my pleasure, Julian. Why don't I take out some of the Hermit? Why don't I? Let's go forward with it. I feel like it. Here we go. Hello, Radhika. Nice to see you. What's up, Elaine? What did I do? What did I say? I don't know what I did. I don't know what I said. I'm being good. Oh, you just gotta say that? I'm being a good girl. Oh, you feel like making a meme and drawing it to turn into a duck? Oh, you can, sweetie. You can. Just don't post it onto the channel, right? Oh my God, Jillian. What did I say? What did I say? Here we go. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm gonna make it disappear now. Hope you read it. I can't keep it all that long. See, we want this with you, and we want you to wait for us. I just wish that things were different. See, there you go. That's what I said. Aha! You see, Gypsy? We think you've got so many choices and so many options. Why? Why should we wait? Oh my God. I never, ever lie, guys. At some point, you guys will believe me. I know it is. Okay, should we pull one last one? Let's pull one last one, okay? Here we go. I'm obsessed with you. Take it or leave it. Oh my God. I'm going to wish you a lovely evening. It was nice to see you, sweetie. We finished out like with a bang. Sending you so much love, my beautiful Jillian. Have yourself a lovely evening, sweetie. You're next. I know, we're literally going out with a bang. It's the best way to do it. Oh. Okay, so where am I? Yes, I'm gonna go on see T Clean now. T Clean's next, and T Clean's gonna need a timestamp at let's say 44 minutes for T Clean. All right, T Clean. Let me go. Ooh, no, you're into my PayPal, I believe. So let me go into my PayPal. I believe that's where you're at. Okay, hold on. And here we go. Alrighty. So Oh, sweetie pie. Okay, well, you know what? The important thing over here, my beautiful love, is that they are finally moving things along, right? Okay. Okay. Just 1 second. Okay. Okay, here we go. So we're going to go a little bit with a general reading, and I'm going to go and answer the question upon what's happening um, with what you're waiting upon, okay? So here we go. Up next is going to be Elaine. Then we're going to go and see Diane. Let me just go back right over here. And then that we're all good. Elaine, you should be, and you are perfect. Oh, wait, actually, I got you over here. Okay. I had you over here, but you were actually over there too. Okay. I'm talking to myself at this moment. Hi, Yvonne. How are you doing, sweetie pie? What did you say? What did you say, sweetie Juanson? What did you say, sweetie? Oh, was it about the Cheeto Puff? Was it about the Cheeto Puff? I don't know. I think I missed something. Let me know by Facebook what I missed. If I missed anything. I don't know. I'm missing stuff. Yvonne, you'll be up soon, sweetie. I don't know. I think it had to do with Cheeto Puff. Nice to see you, Yvonne, love. I know. Cheeto Puff is all... I've never heard of it. I've never heard about that. No. But I love it. I am definitely going to be telling my parents about Cheeto Puff. They're going to think that's hilarious. All right, Gypsy. Gypsy, you're going to be right after Elaine, okay? So just give me a few moments, my love. How are you, my beautiful Yvonne? Yvonne, I just want you to know you're going to be up in about 15 minutes maximum. So if you want to stick on by, you can. If you want a timestamp, not a problem. Or if you just want to leave and come back in about 10-15 minutes, I'll be with you, my beautiful angel. So here we go. What I shall say for you is going to be the following. And we are with our beautiful Tea Clean at this moment. Up next is Elaine, Gypsy, Diane, and Yvonne. So, sweetie pie. I'm doing a little bit of a general. I'm going to go and look at whatever is happening along the way with it. I feel like things are starting to shift. I feel like things are starting to change. What is feeling kind of stuck, I feel is now quite temporary. I feel like it's at the end. I feel like it's been temporary for a certain amount of time, but sometimes when we say we put a stamp on something that is temporary, sometimes temporary can be long. I don't feel like it's going to be long into this occasion. So I feel like the most of the waiting that you've had to pass on through is already done. Your patience, your perseverance is going to guide you towards that breakthrough. I feel like the universe is actually working behind the scenes for you in a lot of different kind of ways. Even if you cannot necessarily see it, you don't necessarily feel it. As for the finances, waiting for that, the finances and the work situation, I'm going to say over here that the actual help that is coming your way is on its way. Okay, so the promise that is supposed to be yours will be yours. The fact that they contacted you for different type of checks is really just something that is necessary into the progress of it. So I need you to trust into the process. I also need you to stay very proactive into the actual following on up. So I know that you will go whenever there is something that you've got to do, because otherwise it's not going to follow on through. You're not going to get what you want. So don't hesitate. Move on forward. Do whatever it is that they ask, and you will definitely get it. It's probably going to be a question of a couple of weeks before you get it. Probably 4 weeks, 4 maybe to 6 weeks. I feel like things with your daughter could be a little bit complicated. I feel like there's still somewhat of some emotional distance that is there. I feel like there's some possible misunderstandings. If the misunderstandings are not there at this moment, I feel like there's going to be little misunderstandings that will be along the way. If you feel like the tensions ever get too high or they are too high, try to take a little bit of a break. Try to approach the conversation with clarity, with patience, because your relationship with your daughter is something that will be healing and that will be better. But it could just take a little bit of time for both of you guys to be able to listen to each other, right? And that's not an easy thing, to listen to one another. So all those little tiny gestures of love and understanding are going to go a really, really long way altogether, sweeties. So I'm going to say your time frame, 4 to 6 weeks. I feel like there's a certain bureaucratic process that is there that needs to unfold. But I need you, like I said, to stay persistent in your follow-ups and manifesting as much as you possibly can. And do not stop. Keep hanging in there, because those healing times, they take time. But you are more. If you just look at where you were at 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 8 months ago, you have done so much. You have changed so much in so much time. Like, do not, my beautiful love, look at all the progress that you have done. Feel proud of yourself. Feel proud, not just of yourself, of your body, what your body has done, what you have done psychologically, what you have done spiritually, the people you have cut out, the changes you have made. Take all that into consideration and feel good about yourself, my beautiful love. And do not stop. Just continue walking onto that beautiful path, because beautiful things will be unblocking for you. You just need a little bit more time. Healing, it takes a long time, as much within the physical as into the relationships that you do have that are around you, because it's not always about you and the other person. It often has to do with you, the other person, and people that are surrounding the other person. So what I need you to do into my angel message for you is to trust into the divine timing. What you are seeking is already aligning behind the scenes. I know that you can't see it at this moment, but I need you to stay patient. I need you to stay faithful. I need you to know that you are being guided towards that abundance that you are seeking, towards those new pages into your book that you're simply wanting to turn on open and start that new chapter. Healing, resolution, release the fear, embrace the blessings that are on their way, because you are always protected, you are always loved, and you are supported in so many beautiful ways, my love. So many. Oops. Is there ever a moment we don't laugh at Cheeto? Oh, what did you miss? Your phone died. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. Let's do that. Okay. Elaine, followed out by Gypsy, Diane, and Yvonne. Elaine, hold on just one moment. Ooh, la 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 la. We also have MZ. Why the hell do I sing along the way? I don't know. Okay, so hold on. MZ, I've got you onto the list too, sweetie. So nobody gets lost into my chaotic mind and brain and into the list, because we have super fragilistic, Caliocious, Fragilocious, Expedialocious. Oh, I know I mutilated that, didn't I, Juanson? I almost did on perfect just to annoy you, even though if I wanted to do it correctly, I couldn't. Okay, so Elaine, you're up now. Yes, like you're my ice cream today. You're my gelato, sweetie. And then we're going to go and see our beautiful Gypsy, who's going to be my maraschino cherry. I hope you like maraschino cherries. Then I'm going to go and see Diane, Yvonne, and MZ. So, Elaine, let me go and get your questions. Oh, my dear God. Super fragilistic Lotiish? No, I think it's Cius at the end. Yeah. I don't think it's Teocious. But that being said, we can definitely, honestly, if you don't say it out loud, but you actually write it, you can look. Mary Poppins. Super blah, 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 blah. There you go. So all I have to do is come over here and cheat and do a copy and a paste. I can write it, but I can't say it. Hello, High Priestess. Nice to see you, my beautiful love. Ci sto provando, sì, ma andiamo. Devi andare sul Google. You need to go on Google. No, I didn't use translator. I went on Google and I wrote Mary Poppins, super fragile, blah, and it gave me what I needed. I love Google. All right, HP, how are you doing, sweetie pie? I will be with you in about 20 minutes. No, 30 minutes. 30 minutes. I don't want you to be upset at me. 30 minutes. I will be with you. I will go see if your question is there. I have to sign in. I'm always signed in. YouTube, Google, phone, Google, the whole dude. I've got it. I've got it. High Priestess, let me just go and see. I'm very Google-licious. My kids all have Googles. Yeah, I'm 100% YouTube. Okay, your question's not here. Would you like to post it right away, High Priestess, or would you like to come back in about 30 minutes, sweetie? You're going to post them now. Perfect. Gotcha, love. Gotcha. Sing it. I'm not singing it. I can't do it. Oh my God. Okay, Watson, if you want to have a load of viewers, you got to do Mary Poppins cover. We'll pin it and maybe we'll all just learn it. Oh, that has nothing to do with tarot. I am not doing it, Gypsy. I would have to be super drunk. That's not happening. Okay, no, I'm going to see Elaine. I'm going to see Elaine. Although, Gypsy, I have to say, with a great, great challenge, I would definitely go for it. But I don't want to be mocked, so I'm not going to do it. I'm going to protect my sanity. Oh, drunk, I will do many things, but that doesn't happen often. So, and it doesn't happen when I'm here with you guys, so we're not going to get into that. All right, Elaine, here we go. Okie dokie. So, yes, General, February to April. Oh my dear God, that just means my birthday's arriving soon. Ah. All right, here, okay. Okay. Let's go and see. What do we have popping up for you? So, Elaine, sweetie. A general for this month until April. What do you need to know at this moment? My little girl is posting videos. But yeah, you guys don't know it, but I've got a little girl who's an influencer, just not on the same platform. She's been wanting me to open her channel on this platform. I just haven't done it yet. I need to at some point. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound a freak. Oh my God, you're so funny. All right, let me continue. Okay, Elaine, here we go, sweetie. Besides, I'm not sure I really want you guys to be following my daughter's account. There's a lot of pictures of me looking really bad on her stuff. And then she says, Mom, can I post it? I'm like, what did you do? She said, I already did it. I'm like, well, it's a little bit too late then, ain't it? She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay then. I know those are lyrics. I know they are. I know they are. All right, so here we go. General, what do we got popping on through for you, sweetie pie? What do we have? I'm going to shut off the short speed because we only have Juanson, who's our Mary Poppins tonight. I think I'm going to rename you Mary Poppins. You are so very magical, Juanson. You're like our Poppins. Yeah. I'm going to show off the shorts feed. If anybody onto the shorts wants to come and join us onto the other, please do so. We're nice, we're friendly, we're cute. Come onto the other side. Otherwise, we'll be back on shorts feed tomorrow. Same place, same time. Good night, everybody onto the shorts feed, and bless you, beautiful souls. All right, let me just take this off. Let's do that. Oh no, it's not shutting. Okay, now it is. I'll just wait until you guys, because otherwise you'll see my dungeon. No. Yeah, it's more fun over here. On the other side, it's a bit boring. Just a little bit. Instead of flying with an umbrella. Exactly. Oh my dear God. Sorry. My own videos are popping up onto me as I'm with you guys. Okay, hold on, because I do not want to lose our beautiful high priestess. Today was your first day. Good for you. Alrighty. Okay, hold on. I don't want to lose this. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. Okay, I'm really with you, my beautiful love. I just want to not lose High Priestess questions. Okay. And here we go. So, what do we got? We already have Eight of Wands, we have Page of Wands, we have our Queen of Cups. I'm no longer looking at you know, the fun zone onto the other side. You guys are deconcentrating me. I don't think it's possible, but hey. Okay. I'm going to say from February to April, these months are going to bring somewhat of some growth towards you. Sometimes a little bit of a quicker kind of a place than others. But I see them as moments where there's a little bit less action. So I need you to start taking a little bit more action towards it. And I need you to kind of contact that beautiful heart of yours, sweetie. I need you to be closer to your heart zone. It's like, and it's entirely up to you. It's just that I feel you being more geared towards work, but not necessarily towards your heart. It's like you're a little bit leaving aside maybe wants or desires or heart or stuff of the such. So just don't forget about your friends. Don't forget about a possible love life at some point along the way, because that kind of goes on in with me, you know, the career and everything else. But one kind of adds into the other, right? But hey, you can definitely focus onto one. I'm going to say this is different, a period where there's growth, where there's alignment. There's going to be moments where you're going to be experiencing deep reflection, self-discovery. All these things are going to lead you towards very important decisions. And there's going to be some, you can expect definitely some different type of shifts into your personal. And also I feel like there's going to be different type of shifts into your career, into your professional life that are actually going to go on into align a little bit higher with your, or a little bit better with your higher purpose. So I'm not going to say there's necessarily an opportunity that is there. There are different opportunities that you can go and grab onto, but I'm going to need you to go out to take them and to make the action, because none of them are going to come and knock at your door. And I know that you know that. So stay open to the opportunities, because a lot of beautiful, unexpected blessings are going to be coming your way. Now, what do you need to know at the moment? Gypsy, by the way, you're next. So Gypsy followed up by Diane. Gypsy, you are next, my love. Just want you to know so you don't disappear onto us. So what do you need to know at the moment? You need to take more action. You do. You're feeling kind of caught up into different type of situation, different type of places, but you're caught up by your own needs. This is you being stuck into a cocoon because you decide to be stuck. I know that you're not deciding to be stuck into it, but a little bit. Look at your situation. Look if there's anything you can do to untie yourself. All right. Other than that, I really need you to step into your power. You have some repressed emotions, repressed feelings. Not necessarily in regards to one person in particular, let's say in love, but I feel like it's more family oriented. So if there's anything to anybody that you've been wanting to say that you haven't said, but you feel like you should say, then it could be a moment or a good moment to actually say it, is what I'm saying. Don't keep all those things inside. It's not a good thing. The universe at this moment is trying to encourage you to trust into the process. Something that you've been waiting for is slowly going to be unfolding towards you, but the patience is definitely key over here. So listen to your intuition, because it truly is guiding you onto that right path. Release any doubts and allow yourself to receive that abundance that is basically going to be coming your way. It's really just a question of time, sweetie. As for the month of February, any good news necessarily popping on through? Well, I'm going to say stability. I'm going to say progress. Financially, I'm going to say a little bit stagnant. Same thing. Perhaps different opportunities coming upon, but you're going to have to open on up different connections with different people and different connections within relationships. Try to broaden your horizon within friends or social networking. That could be really, really good for you. You're going to be experiencing good moments of joy and moments of reassurance where you feel like, oh my God, I'm doing good. I've got things on plan and I'm finally moving into the direction that I would like to. You're going to be feeling quite good about yourself. So keep your energy high, keep your thoughts quite positive, because good things are going to be manifesting for you. And let's go and do a little bit of a general for this week. And my beautiful gypsy, you're right on up next. So a general for this week for my beautiful gelato. What is happening this week? In charge of one's emotions. Clarity, resolution on something that's been a little bit unclear into your mind. You're going to be receiving different type of guidance. This guidance is going to be coming through your dreams. So pay attention to your dreams. I know that you have some quite vivid ones and you often remember them. So pay attention. Guidance is coming through your dreams or a sign. There's a message from somebody who is unexpected that is coming your way. I need you to focus onto your self-care. Don't lose yourself into all of this. Ground yourself. And I'm going to say, stay confident. That is going to be really, really quite good for your following on through. Yes. And that's what I got, my beautiful love. So I'm going to say, I don't have anything bad to say to you, sweetie. Basically, stay open. Stay open to the opportunities. Stay open to the beauty that is coming towards you. Do not let go of it. Continue to work onto yourself, but don't put yourself, my beautiful Elaine, into a place where you feel like you're stuck, where you feel like you're not comfortable. Always make sure that the place that you're into is a place that is comfortable. And listen to yourself, sweetie. All right? Sweet dreams, my beautiful love. Gypsy, gypsy. Exactly. Good for you, sweetie. Full of breathing. Oh, I love that. Full of breathing. It is very important to have a lovely night full of breathing. I've never heard such a thing. All right. Is it going to be easy for you with your type of personality? Absolutely. Although I do have to say Italians are, yeah, they're sweet and they're lovely, but you do have to be a little bit careful for them. They can be a little bit, I don't want to put them into a box. They can be a little bit snobbish sometimes. They can be. That being said, the right people, the right moment. All you need is one person who knows another person, and you're in like Flint, my sweetie pie. So here we go. Oh, wait. So is it going to be easy for you to find? Here we go. I want to go with this one. Diane is next, followed out by Yvonne. So Yvonne, you'll let me know if you are here. Diane, I know that you are, so that is all good. And then I have MZ and High Priestess. So here we go. What do we have? Is it going to be easy? It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be okay. All right. You're going to have opportunities to meet new people, especially through the social gatherings, events, community activities, work all together. That's where you're really going to end up meeting different type of people. But I'm going to say it's definitely going to take some effort to break out of that isolation, because it is a beginning. It is a step. People do want to get to know you. They do kind of want to take it one step at a time. So you're going to have to go with your availabilities, everything and the such. So I'm going to say to be proactive is truly going to be the key over here. But if you push yourself to join different type of groups, or you go onto networking events, or you go, I don't know, you go at the aperitivo, sweetie pie. Go for it. Go for the cafe. Go for those lovely things that everybody does. You're going to end up meeting a lot of lovely and fantastic people, sweetie. Enroll yourself into a class. I don't care what class it is. Enroll yourself into a class with other Italianis, sweetie. Enjoy yourself, okay? They are lovely. They are kind. They are sweet. They are fantastic. And once you're in, you are family, sweetie pie. So will they take you some time? I'm going to say for an actual social network altogether where you're going to be happy about it, probably 6 to 8 months. But within the following 3 to 4 months, you're already going to start to go out to different little gatherings here and there and everything and such. But for something to be a little bit more full blown into the way that you would like it to, probably 6 to 8 months. It'll happen, sweetie. Absolutely. Yeah, that's not an easy thing. That is not. Oh, I get you, sweetie. I know. I know. Have yourself a lovely evening, my beautiful Elaine, sweetie. Um, yes, no, honestly. Oh, that is a timeline that you're thinking too. You see, there you go. What about a partner? Will the men find you attractive? Yeah, they'll find you attractive, but they're kinky. I don't know. Every single one that I have known, and I have not all known them into that kind of a way. They are friends of friends of friends, blah, 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 blah. Like they're like, yeah, I mean, yeah, if you want excitement, you're into the right place. Oh yes. So that being said, yeah, I know you'll be happy there. Oh, I know. Let's go and tango. If you're talking about a steady partner, I'm seeing the number 14. So I'm going to say within the following 14 months that you are there, right? That being said, I'm not saying that for 14 months you're not seeing anybody, but for somebody committed that you're going to start to see onto a regular basis, probably 14 months from the moment that you move over there. That being said, probably within the following, I'm going to say 4 to 5 months, you're going to start to meet different type of people who are going to be interesting, that you're probably going to have a couple of flings here and there. And I say, hey, why not? You know, enjoy the ride. Oh, they will, sweetie. They will. They are lovely. He will definitely treat you well, sweetie. He will be sweet. He will be loving. He will be caring. He will be romantic. He will be romantic. I'm going to say romantic and kinky. I mean, that's just a beautiful combination. Because often I feel like you get romance, but you don't get the kinkiness. Or you get the kinkiness, but you don't get the romance. Which really makes it either a commitment or a fling. But now you get the commitment and the fling mixed on in together, which is perfect. Yeah, your mailbox will be full. Are you going to struggle with the immigration depression altogether, right? Let's go see. Are you going to struggle with that? A little bit, but not too much. You know, it's a different world. If it's a different place, it's not a different world. It's the same darn world, but it's a different place onto the world. But the thought process is different. Everything is different from A to Z. I don't feel so, sweetie. You're going to feel like there's going to be an adjustment, but I don't want to say immigration depression. I feel like it's too heavy. I feel like it's too much. I will say no. I will say an adjustment. You're going to have to balance things out because moving over there is going to feel a little bit overwhelming. Patient effort, adapting, creating a new routine, connecting with new people, immersing yourself. And just by saying that, you're like, oh my God, it's too many things. Just, you know, take your luggage, put whatever you need into it, move away, do what you must. All right? Don't be hard onto yourself. Take it one step at a time. Adjustments take time, but everybody starts somewhere. You are starting somewhere new. It takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of knowledge, because you cannot move somewhere if you do not have the brains for it. If you don't have the language, if you don't have the necessities, if you don't have the finances, if you don't, like, you're not going over there like a clown, sweetie pie, all right? You have a lot of basics. You have a good foundation. You are ready for this. You just have to believe into yourself. No immigration depression. A little bit of an adjustment, but nothing much more. Your son's going to have a little bit of problems at first, though, in Italy. Yeah. Is it where you're meant to be? Well, if that's where you want to be, yes. Is it where you're going to end up being at the very ending of it? No. Will I tell you where you'll be? No, I'm not going to. I'm going to let you figure that one out. Oh, but it's not where you're going to end your days, sweetie pie. You're going to end up somewhere else, but I'm not going to say where it is, because then I'll influence you and change things, and I'm not supposed to do that, so I'm not going to. You know, you're going to be radically different, but from the amount that you've heard, you can handle that, right? Yeah, no. Hey, I lived there for years. I miss the place myself. I really do. I'm not answering that question, Gypsy. I am not, because I love you and I do not want to. I don't want to play around with your path, so I'm not going to. Besides, things can change, so there you go. What I will say for you is the following. Your son is going to have, I'm going to say, about 3 to 4 months of adaptation. It's going to be a little bit more difficult, but then I feel like he's going to be quite fine. I feel like he's going to thrive. I feel like he's going to enjoy the new environment. I feel like he's going to find his happiness. I really feel like he's going to be happy. He'll find the culture. He'll find friends. And he's going to find somewhat of a sense of adventure into it. So it's a definite yes. Your son will be happy in Italy. But like everybody, it's absolutely normal. He's going to have that little bit of time of adjustment, but at least you guys are going to be adjusting together. So yes, he will embrace. Well, no, at first he's not going to be excited about it. No, at first he's not excited. He doesn't want to. No, he's going to be afraid. He's going to be stressed at first, sweetie. I feel like he's curious, but he's going to be afraid. He's going to be stressed. Then I feel like he's going to be okay. I feel like he'll enjoy the experience. He'll enjoy exploring new things. He'll have fun. It'll be different. Honestly, he'll have a ball. He'll really, really love it. It's just really a question of everybody just kind of putting the energy into it. That's it. You're going to have to put effort. He's going to have to put effort. You're going to find the right people, the right place, your own little community. The energy is going to be positive. It's going to be strong. It's going to be different. It's going to be about novelty. It's going to be about moving somewhere new for something new. New experiences that so many other people do not get to have. So this is like a brand new, beautiful adventure. And this is the way that your son needs to see it also. So you both have the potential to build such a beautiful and fulfilling life, no matter where it is that you go in Italy. All right. So you both need to stay open, proactive, and patient, because you truly are going to have a really, really good time. It's just everybody needs that adaptation at the very beginning. You can definitely do that too, sweetie. Yeah, Gypsy, I don't feel like you're going to stay in Europe forever. Not at the moment. My answer will be a no for the moment. You'll stay there for a few years, but you won't stay forever. Mm, exactly what Watson said. So, for the moment, I do not foresee you staying there forever. But, like Watson so beautifully said, everything changes. You could decide right here tonight, you're moving tomorrow. That would change everything. So, see, one step at a time. Don't go too far, Gypsy. Take your dream, make it manifest, crystallize it, move on forward with it, and take it one step at a time. Don't look at what's happening in 1 year, 2 years, 3 year, 4 year, 5 years, 10 years. It's about enjoying the moment present and not enjoying where we're going to be. It's about enjoying every single moment along the way. So enjoy the path that brings you to your victory or to your next stop. But don't always look towards the next one and try to figure that out, because you're losing everything in between. Yes, that's a good one. I do. I do, my beautiful gypsy. I do, my love. I don't have any problem with it whatsoever. I know a lot of people will have some problems with that idea because it's scary, because it's bold, because it's so many things. I've got no problem with it. I did it. I did it. I went from being in Canada and my boyfriend was in Italy. He moved over here. We moved back over there. He moved back over here. We moved back over there. We were going to move in France. I got accepted in university. We went back into Italy because I didn't like the university. And we came back to Canada. I stayed here. And then, things were complicated for multiple reasons. And that was the end of it. But that being said, there's a path. There's a pattern. And you have to follow going within the flow at that moment in time. You need to be bold. Life is about being bold. I always say it. I don't care what it is in life. I don't care if somebody said something to you guys that's not okay, that's not all right. It doesn't mean saying F you. It means saying how you feel. I don't appreciate what you just said. I don't agree with it. I don't appreciate it. And so I'm going to walk away, or I'm going to walk away from the conversation. I'm not interested in this, or please do explain yourself. It's all about expressing. If you express what you feel and what you want and you move into your emotions, you're never going to go into the wrong path. Never, ever, ever. Oh, well, there you go, my beautiful gypsy. I hope that's where you do end up, my beautiful love. Yeah, you are. You are, Watson. Oh, my dear God. Yeah, you have to gain some knowledge because you were a bad boy into the past, Watson. Oh, you were a bad, bad boy. Okay, let's go see over here. Diane at 122. Yvonne, let me know if you're here, sweetie. I know, they're exhausting, right? Every single life is exhausting, sweetie pies. It is, it is, it is. Just don't forget who you are and how beautiful you're at. Will this year be moving? Will you be moving this year? I hope so, my love. Let's go see what the energy has to say. Yvonne, let me know if you're here. Let me know. And let me just go and send a beautiful message out to my dear friend. Okie dokie. So, will this year, will you be moving? Where are you going to be moving? All right. There's some changes and some modifications. Are you going to be moving? I will say you can definitely move if you do want to move, but I'm going to say more action is going to be necessary coming from you, my beautiful love, and from you guys are going to have to put more time into this, is basically what I'm trying to say. All right? Yeah. I feel as though at this moment in time, we're into a place where action needs to be done. If action is not done, you might end up losing an opportunity. So if you're able to contact your beautiful loves and you're able to reach on out and you're able to do all that, I say go ahead and do it. Because otherwise I'm seeing like somewhat of a loss of opportunity. And I don't want you to have a loss of opportunity. So I'm going to say whatever is happening into your love life, it is time to make a change. It is time to make some movement. It is time to contact. It is time to move on forward. It is time to make something happen because things seem to be stagnant and things seem to not necessarily be moving. So, for the moment, my beautiful love, unless this changes, I do not see you moving at this moment in time. I do not, and I know that you want to move, and I'm sorry for it. We have not looked at your energy in a certain amount of time, and energy sometimes actually changes even just within 24 hours. But at this point in time, you need something to happen into your love life. You need to meet on up. You need to see each other. You need to go to dinner. You need to start putting things in action, like right here, right now. And once that is done, then if that is done within the following month, let's say into the following month of February, then you can definitely think about moving somewhere at the end of summer. I know you don't have the same seasons as me, so I will say somewhere around September, October. But otherwise, if there is no movement into this love part of your life, then things will remain a little bit stagnant for the moment. So, for the moment, my love, I know you don't like my answer, and I am sorry for it. Energy has definitely changed. I will say for the moment, something needs to be modified. Something needs to be changed in order to get something good from this. All right? If you want movement, you guys are going to have to make movement. I'm getting over here messages. Gossip only hurts more. Love is the answer, which is where I'm saying you guys need to connect. I worry about us a lot. I could be your hero. And sometimes I wonder, do you care? I am coming. Please do trust me. But you guys need to have that. You need to have that meeting point. We're meeting this day, that time. Let's go to the cafe. Let's figure out what our future is. Let's make this happen. All right? Yvonne, sweetie, are you somewhere around, my beautiful Yvonne? Please do let me know if you are here. You do, my beautiful Susan. Nice to see you, sweetie. Absolutely, my beautiful Julie. Absolutely, and I will be with you shortly. I'll do all your questions at the same time. Thank you, Yvonne. Diane, in order for you to buy the house, for the moment, I don't see you buying the house, my love. I can't tell you when you're going to buy it. I need you to meet up with Mr. and Mrs. I need you guys to discuss about your future so I can see what's going to be happening. For the moment, everything is on hold. It's like everything's on ice and nothing is happening. I need you to meet up with Mr. Matthew and Mrs. Samantha. I need you guys to think about what the next movement is going to be so you guys can figure out the next step. For the moment, I'm not seeing movement. I'm seeing you stuck at the place where you're at that you do not want to be. And I'm seeing you and Sean not necessarily meeting on up, which is why I'm saying you guys need to meet up. You guys need to take the number. Guys need to contact. You need to go have lunch. You need to start having something happen, sweetie pie. Oh, I love all those hearts. I do. Yvonne always has a timestamp, so I'm going to put you at 128. Evelyn, my love, why should I do my taxes with Mel or Esmer? Okay. Not a problem, my beautiful Diane, sweetie. You guys need to meet on up, okay? Thank you, my beautiful Julie, because you're next. Okay, so why should you do your taxes with them? Quite frankly, I feel like you probably have a better rate if you actually do it with them. Yeah. Okay. And these are two different people that you're thinking about doing your taxes with, right? Because if you're wondering over here, Mel versus Esmer for your taxes, I'm actually going to say Mel. I feel as though Mel is reliable. I feel like Mel can be quite thorough, quite methodical. But if you're looking for somebody, if you're looking for somebody who is patient, who is careful, who is detailed, I definitely say Mel is going to be a good choice. If we move on forward to Asmer, I feel as though we need to be a little bit more cautious. I'm not saying this person is not good. I'm not saying they're dishonest, but I feel like sometimes they could miss some different details or miscalculations. Some things could end up being a little bit overlooked. So if you do end up going with Asmer for X or Y reason, maybe it's cheaper, or I don't know, maybe this person has time, just make sure that whatever it is that you do and you decide to move on forward with, if you go with Asmer, you need to double check your stuff. If you go with Mel, I feel like this person is quite reliable. So Mel seems like a safer option for accuracy and thoroughness altogether. Well, Sean, the point of meeting on up is so that you can meet on up so you can be into a relationship, so you can start something, so you can move on forward. You need to meet up before anything happens. If you don't have a meetup, then you can't make anything happen. Oh, by popular demand. Oh, I do love that, Watson. Very beautifully said. Is it normal that you had a dream that you were as your mother, but the lady was physically with somebody else? um, okay, so I'm going to go and give you a general message along the way before I actually analyze your dream, okay, sweetie? So let's do a little bit of a general, but then I'll go and check out the dream that you're talking to me about, and I'll finish up with an angel message, my love. Then I have MZ and I have HP who are going to be following on through. So what I will say over here is the following. Into your general message, I feel as though good news financially will be coming your way. I feel like more stability will be coming your way. I feel like there's a possibility for a fresh opportunity. It could be even be some extra income, or it could be a little bit like a financial relief that could be coming your way. What seems to be coming on through that is very, very important is for you to stay organized, because something really quite beautiful and quite strong could emerge from that. I feel as though anything that is social, anything that is in regards to the heart, may it be within family, may it be within something else, I am going to say towards you that in regards to that, I feel as though the connection, it is strong, it is there. There's a lot of love, there is a lot of support. But for some reason, I feel that I don't know, I feel like there's a little bit of a tension somewhere. It could be between you and your sister, but there's a little tension somewhere. It's not anything big, not anything horrible, but there's a little something that is there. So do be aware and be careful for that. Other than that, I do not foresee any problems whatsoever. I actually see as though financially speaking, things will end up being better for you. I feel like more balance is going to be coming on in for you, which is really quite good. So just 1 second. Now, as for the dream, my sweetie pie, your dream actually has very deep symbolism related to identity, to transformation, spiritual, and even... Ferme la lumière dans le corridor, s'il te plaît. Et juste à côté de toi, à côté de la porte. And somewhat of some subconscious, if you will, exploration. So let me break this down for you. Being your mother, but in somebody else's body, that is about blurring different type of identities. It's about processing different type of aspects of your mother's personality, choices, and even experiences in relation to your own. Now, the fact that the body was different than yours, but you identified it as your mother, could mean that you're reflecting onto your ancestral influences, family traits, inherited behaviors, but you're not feeling completely, entirely like they are yours, that they are your own. So this is really just coming on in to symbolize stepping into a caretaker or into a nurturing kind of a role where maybe unconsciously you're kind of absorbing your mother's emotions or struggles or wisdoms. Now, realizing that you're into a dream but feeling confused about it, that is a sign of what we call lucid dreaming. When you become aware that you're dreaming, however, you're feeling confused afterward, which comes on in to say that your subconscious is really just trying to, if you will, process that something is very deeply there, that is deeply embedded. And sometimes it's something that is really not, how could I say, it's not something that you can fully understand into your waking life. So it does stay into the subconscious. I feel like this is actually coming on through to reflect transition into your life. I'm going to say changing different type of perspectives, identities, roles. This is really about you empowering yourself, but also a little bit, into a strange way, disorienting yourself. Now, the becoming of the priest is an interesting altogether. Again, all your dream altogether has a lot to do with spiritual wisdom, a lot to do with guidance. Becoming a priest is the spiritual wisdom. It's the guidance. It's the morality. It's the connection to the divine. This is about you seeking deeper meaning, deeper purpose, spiritual clarity. It's about you looking for a role of responsibility, of leadership. It's about you wanting to help other people also. Altogether, if I'm going to put it into a little bit of like a 2-3 sentence kind of a thing, transformation. You see yourself into your life in transformation. You're navigating probably family influences, personal identity, different little shifts, spiritual awareness, but everything seems to be done all at once. It's not one at a time. Everything is in boom combination together. So the confusion kind of indicates that this process is still unfolding, but you need time to fully kind of integrate these changes into your life altogether. And that is what I have into your reading. If we go to a little bit of an angel message for you, the universe is aligning everything in divine timing. You need to trust the process even when things are feeling uncertain. Your dreams, they're manifesting, my sweetie pie, and unseen forces are guiding you towards your highest good. Keep your heart open, release doubts, and know that you're deeply loved and supported, because miracles, they're going to unfold when you believe into them, sweetie. Don't worry about it. Susan, we know. You are a drive-by Susan. Oh, what flew out, Gypsy? What flew out, sweetie? I'm gonna yell, laugh. I'm not gonna tell you. I don't care what card flew out. I'm not gonna tell you if that's what I think or not. You're not gonna get me, Gypsy. No, you're not. No, no, no. That was strange but amazing. I take strange and amazing. That's it, Gypsy. That's exactly what I'm going to say. Just be present. And that's exactly what I said, Gypsy. You know I never lie. And Yvonne, you were not expecting that, but it is good. It is good. You know what, Yvonne? I love you, sweetie. You're like this beautiful little angel who walks the earth, sweetie. And you have entities, you have people, you have intuition, you have this deepness into your soul, you have this connectedness like none other, my beautiful love. I say embrace it, take it on in. For me, it makes absolute sense. It resonates with the core of who you are, my love. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, sweetie. What should you do with Ginger to let her know that you're not playing with her? You need to let her know, Susan. You need to let her know, this is my man. We're not into an open relationship. I don't know what he said to you. I don't know what's going on. Actually, no, do it in a different way because that's very confrontational. Ask her, you know what? What has he said about me and him? What has he said about a relationship? And then let her answer. And once she answers, say, well, that is false, or, this is this. And I would truly appreciate it. I will talk to this person about it, but I would truly appreciate it if you stayed onto your own ground. This is not your relationship. It is mine. You are not welcome. It's not. You need to let this person know, but you need to let her talk, sweetie. Don't accuse. Ask her questions. She will answer, and then you can rectify her. Different thing altogether. Yeah. Exactly, Gypsy. That's it. Yeah, you gotta punch on through, right, Gypsy? That's it. You fish for the info like that. You're not accusing anybody. You're just asking questions. They reveal and you confront. And then they decide what they want to do. And you decide what you want to do. But you didn't twist. You didn't do anything. You just asked the question. They answered. You answered back. That's it. No wrongdoing. Everybody's expressing themselves. We're allowed. Oh, Juanson can come with his hammer too if you want. What is that? Oh, tonight you're here. There's no drop by tonight. You're actually here. I know. There you go. Gypsy's willing to come and I'm willing to come and volunteer too. We're many people to come and volunteer to help you out, sweetie. Oh, yes, we are. Oh, la, 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 la. All right, I'm going to come and see our beautiful MZ. And I believe MZ is with us. So just one tiny second. Quoi? Il t'a pas appelé de même?
T'es sûr?
Hein?
T'es sûr?
Je suis sûre. All right, hold on, MZ. Okay. Good for you, sweetie. Don't do it. Don't do it, my love. Just don't. You don't have to. All right, Gypsy. Thank you, my sweetie. I'll be with you shortly again. Sending you much love, my beautiful Yvonne, sweetie. Let's go on see. Okay, let me delete this. Let's go over here. So MZ, HP is going to be on up next. And we have Susan and we have Gypsy. Hold on. And voila. Juanson, 10:30. 10:30 for the closing, sweetie. Susan, my drive-by donation, sweetie pie, I've got you twice. Okay, so. Oh, you want a timestamp? Oh, yes, all right, timestamp. Do you still need a timestamp? Oh, I've got your name, sweetie. I do. I've got you, my love. I haven't. You're not gone anywhere. C'est drôle. Je te reviens. Je ferme mon live dans 30 minutes. Fait que ça sera pas bien long. Okay, I got you. You don't need a timestamp. All right. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's go like that. Let's go here, and here we go. So, here. So, does he actually feel the distance also? I feel like our magician over here is saying yes in reverse. It's not just a you kind of a thing. I'm going to say that the shift of energy that you're actually feeling at this moment, yes, it is tied to the end of the new moon cycle. There is no doubt about it. But I feel like that creates a moment of pause, a moment of reflection. Not only for you, he's feeling like the same thing on the other side. A little bit like a boomerang. So, yes, I feel as though he is into a place where he is processing his own thoughts. I feel like he is into a place where he feels like there's a little bit of that distance, but he also feels like this is a time for both of you to reassess where you're at, how to move on forward. So he needs his own space, but that doesn't mean that the bond between you is not strong in any kind of a way. So I will basically say that he is also feeling the distance, but he is utilizing the distance into a different kind of a way. So he's using it as a way to say, okay, I'm going to do this better. The bond is still there. He's seeing the energy is different, but he knows that the bond is still there, which is important because sometimes you say, I don't really feel this person anymore. I don't really feel his energy. Well, his energy has not gone. It's still there. It's just that sometimes our life becomes a little bit chaotic. Sometimes our emotions are a little bit chaotic and we don't feel it as much. So the fact that you don't feel it as much doesn't mean that he's not feeling it not as much as you are. It could mean that he's not feeling it as much, but he's still feeling it. That's what I'm saying. So I'm going to say that he's taking this moment to reassess, to manage, to move on forward, to find his answers. But he is not feeling the distance into the way that you are feeling the distance. I feel that for you, it is more grand. So it is more noticeable for you than it is for him. Lui, il fait des dodos, tu dis? So Mike's thoughts on having kids, seriously. Hey, are those the same questions of earlier? I don't know, but I'll check them out. Thank you, High Priestess. You're right on time. You got great intuition. Seriously, your name, it really fits you, High Priestess. Crids, what's crids? I know, seriously, crids. I often do that. I take like two words and I just kind of fusion them together and it makes no sense. Yeah, only people who truly know me can figure out what the heck I talk about to a daytime. So yes, so he does also feel it too. He definitely does. I feel like he's into a place though where, like I said, he feels the distance, but he doesn't feel it as strongly as you do. He feels it, but onto a different level than you do. He's feeling it like a little bit like he always does feel it, but he needs to regain that energy and he needs to find himself so he doesn't find it troublesome or problematic. You feel that it's more problematic or more troublesome because you don't receive his messages as much as he receives yours. So you need to look at it in this way. It's like if he keeps on receiving all your texts, right? So he's feeling quite reassured and quite good, but you're not receiving his. You see where I'm getting at? He has a different vibration than you do, and he has a different energetic field, and he has different type of energy in regards to this relationship than you do, because you're both giving in different kind of ways. So he doesn't feel the same way that you do. He doesn't feel the same emotions. He doesn't feel this as being as strong as you do at this moment. He does feel somewhat of a change, but nothing that is creating chaos or fear into his mind. Yeah, so he's not worried about it because He has that continuous feed of love coming from you because he is very, very capable of receiving your messages and receiving that love. So he doesn't feel like he's terrified. He doesn't feel like, oh my God, nothing is happening anymore. Mike's thoughts on having kids and creating legacies together. He has been thinking about it. Look at that. But he's taking his time. All right. There's no doubt. He has been thinking about it, but he is definitely taking his time about the whole thing. I feel as though he fantasizes about the future. I feel like he thinks about including, building something beautiful and meaningful with you. The thought of creating that legacy together is something that, yes, it excites him. And yes, the idea of having kids, it crosses his mind every once in a while. He imagines the love. He imagines the joy. He imagines the family that you could bring and create together. His feelings are very, very positive towards it. They're very filled with warmth and love, but he's also processing the future with that sense of responsibility, that deep care that you both have for one another. And he knows that the foundations must be done there before the continuum. So thoughts of having children with you is something that he holds very close to his heart. And he is aware that the timing is there, but he's also aware that you guys have other, if you will, you have other mountains to climb before being at that place. But yes, he definitely does think about having kids. He definitely does think about having and creating the future, the values, the legacy, and everything as such. It is something that is omnipresent into his mind, but it is something that he does not always necessarily focalize upon. I know he needs to give you continuous. I know. It's like a tube. It's like you go to the hospital, you get like that intravenous tube. That's it. He's always receiving your love through that tube, but what about the love that he gives you? He's not as good at sending his love out, though, sweetie pie. That's one of the problems. It's not that he doesn't want to give it out to you. He's not as good as at transmitting his love towards you, and that's one of the main problems. It's like he doesn't have the tools and the techniques. You're going to have to show him at some point in time. Yeah, you're going to have to. I know. Yeah, he's going to have to make it up, and you're going to have to show him and I give you that love. It's what basically you're going to have to give him a tutorial. That's it. Oh, he does have a lot to make up for. Oh my God, he does. He has a lot of things to repent from. Okay, wait. I'm sure I'm missing a question because you did come on back. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, yes. What? You think you're getting sick? What is that? What is this donation? You think you're getting sick? Your head starts to hurt more and more? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, sweetie pie. No. This is all yes, no. This has nothing to do. It could have to do with the juju, but it doesn't have anything to do with juju. I swear to you, sweetie pie. This is not what is happening at this moment, my love. What is truly happening over here is that yeah, your head is hurting, everything and such. Like you're tired, okay? You need a little bit of that. Yeah, you need, how can I say? You need not a break, not a pause. You need to go to bed early. Yes. Even if you even stop to do like different type of workings and stuff for let's say a couple days could be something quite good for you, honestly. Yeah. Hold on. You're thinking about taking off from work tomorrow, right? Yeah, I'm going to say there's a lot going on. You do a lot of work. You've had a lot of pressure, a lot of work, a lot of workings, a lot. And sometimes one plus one plus one plus one plus one ends up giving, I'm tired, I've got a headache, I need a break, I need a spa day, I need a shopping, I need a bath day, I need a book day, I need to do nothing kind of a day. I feel like that's what you need to do. But I feel like you need to do that for like 2-3 days, just a nothing kind of a day. Let me take care of the workings. I'm doing them anyways. Let me take care of them. You and Chestnut, relax your beautiful soul. That's what I need you to do for the following days. All right? Because otherwise there's too much going on. There's too much, my love. Okay. At this moment, I just feel like you're navigating through a lot of emotional and there's a lot of emotional, there's a little bit of physical, discomfort coming from it with the headaches and everything and such. I just feel like everything is a little bit too heavy for, I feel like you need a break is basically what it is. There's no doubt about it that it is possible that you could be catching like a little bit of a cold or something of the such, but basically I'm going to say that you're feeling a little bit drained emotionally. You're feeling drained emotionally because of work, because of the changes, but a lot having to do with M. M is draining you a little bit. There's a lot of emotional turbulence. Your head is probably hurting. You're kind of feeling a little bit down. That's amplifying your fears, your insecurities. The fact that you feel like the energy is a little bit distant is also a reflection of your need for care, for your need of attention. And that makes you a little bit more sensitive to space, to silence. So I'm going to say it's not about anybody pulling away from anybody in any kind of a way. It's really just you needing some self-care and needing some healing altogether. That's what you need to do. Now, the fact about the whole feeling alone, the fear of feeling alone is something that so many people struggle with, sweetie. But we struggle into those moments when we're feeling more vulnerable. When you feel strong, you don't worry about it. You worry about it when you're vulnerable. You're processing a lot emotionally, and sometimes, honestly, we just kind of struggle with it, and that's what you're doing. So you're feeling a little bit more down. That's okay, but you're not alone into it. You talk to your mom. I'm here. You've got other people that are around. You need to know that everything is going to be okay, but we need to let things go with the flow. Don't fight against things. Work with things. Go with the flow. As you work with things and you go with the flow, everything will put itself into the right place, and things will set each other into the right place at the right time. Therefore, headaches and health and everything and such will be able to dissipate at the same time. I don't see any black juju in any kind of a way, sweetie. I don't see any negativity around you. I feel like this is just emotional weight that you're carrying along with stress. And I feel like that's taking your energy away. I feel like that's feeding your fears. I feel like it's creating some discomfort, and I feel like it's clouding your energy at this moment. So it's probably best that you don't do any workings and that I do them for you. So cleanse your space whenever you feel good, whenever you feel up, and whenever you're feeling fantastic about it. Other than that, do your meditations, but you don't necessarily have to, do meditations for yourself, for you. Think about you today, all right? And then go to bed or watch a movie, read a book, relax, and try to go to sleep as peacefully as you possibly can. That's what I need you to do. I need you to focus on you and yourself. Exactly, my love. Exactly. You're just too drained, sweetie. You have to stop fighting. It's not good for you, sweet love. You've got this, my beautiful Julie. You do. Just let it be. And if you can't let it be a little bit, Is it not the Beatles who say, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be? Or is that, no, no, no? Or is that, Hey Jude? No, that's a different song. All right, let it be, like the Beatles say. Other than that, well, yes. Well, this is what I'm going to say. All right. Let things be for the moment because you're emotionally draining yourself. Don't do no workings, let's say, for 2-3 days. Let me do them. And if you're feeling better, right? Hi, T-Rex, sweetie. If you are feeling better in 2-3 days, then you can maybe start slowly incorporating the workings that are the most important for you. But it's not necessary. You do them because they have that personal touch that is coming from your intentions, which are very, very strong. But have no fears that what I do for you is very strong into its beautiful intentions. So may you do it or may I do it, the workings will still be done. I don't want you to stress about that. I need you to take care of yourself, because where's M if you're, not feeling good and you're down upon yourself, sweetie? We need to feed him with the good energy. He needs to feed you with the good energy. We need to get these beautiful vibes going, but you need to feel good. So you need to take care of yourself. Thank you, Julie. I'm here if you need me later on, okay, sweetie? Or at any point in time. I'm here, my love. Sending you much love, sweetie. And a high priestess. What is happening with our beautiful high priestess? You're such a sweetie pie. You even reposted me your questions. Now, were those? Why do I feel like they were not the same questions of earlier? I have no idea. Okay, you wanted to know about supervisor, and you want to know February. You want to know a general for February. Oh, you thought they didn't post. I don't know. How will things go with a new job? You're unsure about the supervisor. Okay, it's the same question. It's just a little bit different. Okay, supervisor would be Chris. And you're going to be on after meeting them today. But the role seems pretty cool. Well, you've got it because you're cool. And does TW still have power of attorney of your grandfather? And what is happening with that situation? Okay. Alrighty, sweetie. All right. Okay, so those are not the same things that I'm seeing. Okay. Here we go. So let me go and see, because you were wondering. I'm going to do a combination about the questions that you had previously because, haha, I jotted them down. I didn't want them to get lost. I am a prepared Aries. Here we go. What I will basically say, and I'm going to do a little bit of a mix of the questions that you got there and the questions that you had previously posted. How are things going with the team, right? Especially with the supervisor C. I feel like you should trust your intuition regarding C. I feel like this is somebody who could definitely keep to themselves, but I feel like sometimes they make it a little bit hard to read. Like they don't necessarily want to be an open book. I feel like the team dynamics might feel a little bit mysterious, a little bit unclear, but it's normal. I mean, over time, things are just going to reveal itself. Things are going to make sense. For the moment, I really just need you to observe more than you speak, because I need you to allow those situations to unfold naturally so you can understand the different type of dynamics between the different type of personalities and people, and so you can adjust or select the people that you actually do want to interfere or talk with or mingle with in any kind of a way. So there could be some hidden factors at play, but honestly, I feel like you're going to gain everything with a little bit of patience. You also had, I'm going to go to the other question that you did send over here, but you also were asking a little bit for a general for February. So let's just do a great combo. Let's do February and see what's passing on through. February is a big month for me this year. Yes, my little boy, which is, well, my first child, which is not my little boy, it's my big boy. My little boy is my 7-year-old. Is finally turning, not finally, frig, is turning 12. Yeah, like he's going to high school next year. My God. So here we go. What do we have for you? In February, wisdom. All right, learning, trusting your instincts. And I know you've got beautiful instincts. Now, my beautiful high priestess, this is indicating that things are not always looking completely, obvious, but you need to listen to your intuition and listen to that deep knowing that's going to guide you into the right direction. This is a time for you, like I said a little bit ahead when I was talking about C, reflection, personal growth, uncovering different type of truths from different people. Pay attention to the signs, pay attention to your gut feeling. Everything that is unfolding behind the scenes. It is important for you to stay aligned with your higher self so you actually feel and know what's actually going on. All right? So, February is a month of movement. February is a month of, let me put it this way. If I'm going to put it in one word, February, I want you to spy. I spy with my little eye. That's what I want you to do. Don't do too much action. Just spy. All right? Do what you've got to do and spy. And if you feel like there's anybody that you like, you can move on forward towards them. You're good for gold. I trust your intuition. So how are things going to go with the job, right? You're a little bit unsure, but no, honestly, sweetie, I'm going to say be careful. Every workplace, you've got good people, you've got less good people, all right? Basically speaking, I feel as though they are very financially moving forward. They know their goals. They know what they've got to do, everything of the such. They're very much into energy, into power, into strength, into action, into moving forward, into speaking on up. So communication is very, very important. But you know what? You're actually going to have a lot of private achievements, a lot of good achievements over there. I'm seeing a lot of ambition. I'm seeing a lot of action. And I see you moving on forward, sweetie. So I'm even going to have to say, yes, be careful because it is an environment where there's other people who work and blah, 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 blah. But other than that, I mean, you're good for gold, sweetie. You're going to move on forward and you're going to do something good there. You're going to like it. You're going to feel like you're happy. You're going to be able to communicate. You're going to be able to be open. You're going to find people who have some type of sense of communication and interest, such as you do. I'm not saying necessarily friends you're going to go have coffee with, but you're going to feel yourself quite comfortable with them. Altogether, you're going to be moving on forward into this place. You're going to like it. Good for you. I'm going to go and see about TW and your, yeah. Thank you, T-Rex. I appreciate it, sweetie. I do. Thank you, my love. And you got that vibe from him, right? He was highly examining you today, and it was a little bit uncomfortable. T-Rex Trucking, sweetie, thank you for your donation. You're gonna be up right after Gypsy. Okay, my love. So in about probably about 10-15 minutes. Okay, sweetie. Now, what's happening with Granddad, my love? What's happening over here? Do we still have that power over? Yeah, we still have the power, sweetie. We do. I'm sorry, my love. There's a great resistance to change. I feel like perseverance is there. I feel like there's a lot of hard work. I don't really feel like there's anything that you can do at this moment. I feel like you kind of have to a little bit kind of go with the flow, sweetie. Things are stalling. Things are in delays. There's no real changes. There's nothing happening with your granddad at this moment, sweetie pie. Yeah, I'm sorry, sweetie pie. So does TW still have power of attorney over your grandfather? I will say yes. What is happening with the situation? Nothing much. I'm going to say things are stalled. I'm going to say maybe there could be some decisions that have been made that are kind of iffy or not too good or not too fantastic. There's a lot of resistance to anything that is happening or any type of change. We don't really like changes. I feel like this situation is not optimal, but I feel like the situation is what it is at this moment. And nobody can really do anything about it. And it's probably going to stay into that kind of a way for the following few months. Yeah. Is that making any sense for you, my beautiful high priestess? Let me know if that is making any sense, sweetie. I hate to say so because I know it has to do with your granddad and everything of the such, and that becomes very complicated. It has to do with health, mentality, finances, everything of the such. It's not an easy place to be into. I'm sorry, sweetie. Thank you, Watson, for your post, my love. Yeah. Yeah, I remember they did try to do that a little while ago. You're asking me about that. For the moment, I'm seeing delays. I don't see any movement, so for the moment, I'm going to say nothing is really happening. Nothing is going to happen with that, sweetie. You're going to be okay. I don't feel like they can prove anything. And look, our high priestess is following on through and fall in reverse position. You're good, my love. Nothing is going to happen with it. Whatever it is that they are trying to accuse you of will fall on down and you'll be good. Have no worries about that, my love. You're good, sweetie pie. You are. And high priestess, I do have to say to you, honestly, and I say it all the time, you are strong, you are on point, you are so determined, and you always, but always, you are the proof of when you want, you can. And this is what you have done. My God, that almost sounds like an Obama thing, doesn't it? Yes, I can. I don't know what it was. Anyways, point being, sweetie, I mean it. When you want, you can. You're living proof of it. So good for you, sweetie. You're moving on forward. You want a new job. You got it. You're going to be happy into this place. It's a new adventure for you. Congratulations. May you shine with all your beautiful colors, sweetie. As for your granddad, you're going to be okay. That is going to end up just falling through into the water. Nothing's going to happen with that, sweetie. Nothing that I can see at this moment, my love. You're good. Susan's going to be at 211. Susan is going to be at 211. And what is that? Because you felt like you handed your responsibility to care and in his best interest, he would have spent the money on the same thing. Oh, I know, High Priestess, but it doesn't matter how good you do things. There will always be somebody at some place and time. I know, right, Watson? High Priestess, it doesn't matter how much good you try to do. There will always be somebody who will try to shine darkness upon you. Always. Always. What's important is that you continue to shine your light. What's important is that you know that what you did is what you needed to do. That what you did was what was beneficial for your grandfather. And you did it from a place of loving and from your heart. That's all that counts. There's always going to be somebody somewhere who's not going to be happy because the money is spent here, the money is spent there, and there's always greedy people around. Don't mind them, sweetie. You did what you had to do. And a chicken meal. Thank you, sweetie. Oh my God, I spent a few hours cleaning my house today, my dear Sean. I did. I felt like I needed changes in my house. All right, so Susan it is. Okay, just one second because I feel like I'm going to lose timestamps over here. So I've got 123. I have Yvonne at 128. And I have Susan at 211. There you go. Gypsy and T-Rex are up next. What's the best? I don't know what the best movie you can watch on Netflix is, sweetie. I don't know. That's a good question. Does anybody have any suggestions for Sean? High Priestess. Sending you love, sweetie. You've got this. Congratulations for moving forward, my love. Susan, I have you twice. I do. And I know that you said you were not going to be doing drive-by donations tonight, but I'm sure you're not here. So let's go see. What's going on with Andrew before you called him? All right, what was going on before you called him? Hmm. What was going on before you called him? All right, you say around that, right? Was him and Ginger? Yeah. No, no. I don't see no sexual activities whatsoever happening around 5 or anything of the such. You told her that you're not crazy. Did they have socks? No, they did not. I feel like he was. I feel like he was with that person, but they did not have any socks, sweetie. No. Did they sleep in the bed together? Yes. What is he thinking in regards to all of this, my love? Lack of direction, powerless, nothing that he can do. He is just letting things go with the flow as much as possibly because he believes that you are hesitant. He doesn't believe that you're actually going to do anything about the situation, so he's going to continue doing what he's doing. Mm-hmm. No, you're not crazy in any kind of way. And she's not going to tell you in any kind of way because he told her not to say anything. Why? Because he told her not to say anything. I know that you're not asking, but I'm going to say anyways because into his mind, well, not into his mind, what he has said and what he says to people is that you are both into an open type of relationship. Being in an open type of relationship, he can have socks, you can have socks. Um, Normally into an open type of relationship, one person would tell the other person if they're going to go and have sex with somebody else. Normally, I believe that's the rule. That being said, into this case, he's actually saying that you're both into an open type of relationship, but you don't want to know what he's doing because you're jealous. You don't want to know. So if ever you do ask the question or you say anything, then the answer must be no. Nothing is going on, nothing is moving on forward. That is what he is being, and that is what he is instructing them to actually say. So she will continue to lie over and over and over again. She will not say the truth, but there is absolutely no doubt about it that between him and her, they see each other, I'm going to say pretty much every week. Yes, they do have socks pretty much every week. Is she ever going to admit it? No. Is he ever going to admit it? No. Why is he going to continue? Because he doesn't ever believe that you're going to do anything about it. He believes he's been doing it all the way up until now. You haven't done anything and you can't prove anything. So why change? Things seem to be, yes, he's a little bit annoyed because he keeps getting in trouble. He keeps kind of getting a little bit harassed into the you're cheating, you're doing this, you're doing that. But all he really has to say is, no, I'm not. And that's pretty much the end of it. So I feel like he is willing to pay that price more than the actual financial price of moving on forward. Qu'est-ce qui se passe là? Ok, ouais, peut-être tantôt là ou demain. Tantôt. Demain. Tantôt. Demain. Tantôt. Oh, ok. So yeah. Ça m'a fait peur, chouette. Oui. Now, when you get this job, because they really want you to do the paperwork, and now you need somebody to cover you just in case of the yes. If you do get the job, I'm going to say somewhere around $750 a week, my love. Oh no. I know in many ways, Susan, I could write you many, many emails on different kind of things. Somewhat similar to what you're saying. Yes. I know how you're feeling in a million different kind of ways. And I know that you're feeling into a place where there's nothing that you think that you can do or that you could move on forward or anything of the such. But it doesn't mean that that is the case. We always have a choice. And I know that sometimes the choice is hard and it's difficult, and we choose to be into a place that is not perfect because it is easier, right? Yeah, but it's a difficult place to be into. Okay, hold on. Um, everything, nothing, right? Makes my dishes and that's it, right? Oh, well, he probably does believe that you're his maid, my sweet love. Now, what I need you to do, my beautiful Susan, is the following. I need you to move on forward. I need you to move on forward with your job, with the interviews. As many as you can possibly go and get. As many as you would like to move on forward with. I don't need you to think about sick days, about this, about that. I need you to find a place where somebody responsible will be able to take care of beautiful Angel. Other than that, you move on forward, get the job that you need. Once you have the job that you need, you will have a certain leverage over A. A is going to try. I tell you, my beautiful Susan, once you get a job and once you get money, A is not going to want to give you any more money. I'm telling you right away. He is not going to, and he's going to give you even less than what he's giving to you at this moment. So I do want you to be mentally prepared for the following step. Either you accept the less or the no money that he will be giving you, or depending where you're at into your heart and into your soul, you will say, okay, let's go and do this legal breakage. Let's go and do something with it because this is not working for me. But I want you to know the fact that you are getting a job gives you responsibility, gives you that self-worth, makes you're taking care of a beautiful baby. You're doing a zillion things, which are absolutely all beautiful and fantastic. But this is not going to change. It might even make things worse with A, because he's going to feel as though he is not financially responsible. He doesn't have to help you anymore, and he can use his money onto his own things, which his own things will be called his debts, but his debts are called women and alcohol and all different kind of things that we cannot mention onto this YouTube channel. But you know what they are, my love. So, sweetie pie, I just want you to be mentally prepared. Stay strong. Be into your own energy, sweetie. I'm still not taken away from the fact that this man does love you, but he loves you into a toxic, twisted kind of a way where he believes that he can take advantage of you and continue to get and to get and to receive and to receive and to receive with you getting nothing. And you have to be absolutely very, very careful with that. Gypsy, sweetie. Oh, T-Rex, you're back again, sweetie. I got you, my love. I will be with you for both of your questions in just a moment. Thank you, my love. Gypsy! What is that? You want something that goes with your skin tone? What are you talking about? You've been told that blue is your color and you feel a strong connection. I say go ahead with it. You have brown eyes. Nothing wrong with brown eyes. Nothing wrong with them. They're one of my favorite colors of eyes. Gypsy, you keep forgetting to breathe. That's where your whole breathing thing came from, didn't it? You must never forget to breathe. It's a fatal kind of a thing. Should you go visit Italy again before moving, or should you just trust your intuition, cities you pick? No, just trust your intuition. Go ahead with it. No, just go. Just go. Why? Why go and navigate through things, sweetie? You know very well. You know very, very well that by going over there and going to analyze the situation, what you're really trying to do is you're trying to pump yourself up, but you're trying to create yourself somewhat of a blockage at the same time to say, maybe it's not a good idea. Maybe I shouldn't do this right away. Maybe it's a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying. Don't put no fences along the way, okay? You know what the place is. You know how things are going, sweetie. You just move your bonbon over there. You go, find yourself a place that you want to live into. Move ahead. You've been there before. You've been in Italy. You know what it's like. Go ahead. You can always move once you're over there if you don't like it. By going over there for a week or two, it's not going to change anything. You're going to like both cities anyways. So just go ahead. Do what you've got to do. Do what you've got to do, sweetie. No, if you're going to move. Find yourself a place. Discover where it is. Find yourself a place. Discover where it is, different potential places that you would like to move into. And that is it. That's it. That's all, sweetie. If you go any other kind of way, you're going to find some type of imbalance. You're going to find some type of reason not to go. And that's just going to create you some blockage. And what is going to happen? You're going to have delays. Just go. Plan and go. Don't go and then plan. Absolutely not. Hygiène, c'est lavage. Hygiène. Lavage. Je lave mes cheveux, toutes ces patentes-là. It does, doesn't it? I know. Yeah. So forget about it. You just go. That's it. That's all. How can you make the transition a little bit easier for Caleb, right? Yeah. This is what I'm actually going to say for you. Okay, sweetie. Honestly, my love. The best way that you can do this is to transition slowly. It's not by going over there. It's not by visiting. It's not by anything of the such. Look at videos. Show him. Show him the town. Show him his school. Teach him the language. Try different type of foods with him at home. Tell him, oh my God, the pizza's over there. I have never found a pizza like you have found one. I don't care if in the south of Italy, north of Italy, nobody can make a pizza like in Italy, okay? It is what it is. Like, nobody can make a tiramisu. Nobody can make a lasagna. You can argue me a million times if you want to. Nobody can do it. That being said, it is what it is. Show him the culture. Show him the things. What does he like? Does he like soccer? Italy, they're so strong in soccer. Soccer, rugby, all those things. Tell him, show him the different type of things that he could go into. Oh my God, Italy is so advanced into anything that has to do with computer, anything informatic, computers, all those things, programmings. They are fantastic into that. Show him the opportunities he has. Show him the things that he'll be seeing. Prepare different type of meals, different type of foods. Look at different type. You have to show him all these things are going to make him so very excited to go. So he doesn't think about the little things. Think about the big. Think about the big picture, the fun, the interesting. Oh my God, so many people want to go over there. Tell him you guys will go see the gladiators at some point. Once you're over there, you just have to support him, sweetie. Nobody can make pasta or gnocchi. He loves soccer. He loves video games. There you go. My ex, he started his own company, which I don't know if he still has. I need to ask him. It is a Treehouse Incorporated, where he makes different type of video games and programmings. He's like a lead coach in rugby teams over there. There's soccer all over the place. They will pay you to play soccer when you're in elementary school over there. I kid you not, soccer is omnipresent all over the place. So he loves soccer. Yay. He already has like one of the best points that everybody loves. He'll be able to go and inscribe himself into a team, make himself some new friends, have fun, enjoy himself. He'll be able to go to different type of tournaments. He will see, oh my God, he will be so, people will root for him. I mean, that is the core of Italians. Pasta and soccer, frig. It is what it is. That wine is too early for him. So you really just have to follow him. Will they require you to sign a lease before your visa is approved? No, they will not. Or can you get an air? You can definitely get an Airbnb first. Well, wait. No, Gypsy, wait. You will not be required to sign a lease, but they will ask you to have some type of an address of a place that you're going to be moving to begin with. The major thing over here is for you to have money into your account. They don't care if you're going to an Airbnb. They don't care if you're going to a hotel. They don't care if you're staying at a friend's place. They don't care. They just want to know that you're able to pay your way. So if your visa is a 1-year visa, you need to have the money into your account for 1 year of living in Italy is what you need. They will not calculate that onto the basis of they will not calculate it onto a basis of a hotel, anything as such. They will calculate on average in that city, it costs, I don't know, 3,000 euros per month. If you have a 1-year visa, you need 3 times 12, you need 36,000 euros into your bank account in order to have that visa to live there for 1 year. As time progresses, as you have your job, things will change. You'll be able to modify all those things, but those are all little steps that are going to come afterwards. I know. Although over there they start wine really early. But what I'm really saying, my beautiful Gypsy, is this. Take it one step at a time. All right? Actually, the work contracts, my love, will go with your contract. I'm not quite sure how the work contracts go. If your work contract is, let's say, 1 year or 2 years, then they will not even necessarily look at the amount of money that's into your bank account, because they know that you already have a job and they know how much money you'll be bringing in. So it's different circumstances at that point. You will need less money into your bank account because you already have a job. And the people who are going to be hiring you, they're going to be, if you will, taking care of you if financially anything happens. Yeah. I've never tried the Domino's pizza, Sean, never. We do have one Domino into my town, one, and I have never been to it. I actually told my kids this weekend, we've never been to that place. Why don't we try it? But they all said no. So, Gypsy, you need to get your info well, but if you already have a job and you're going over there, you're good. You're good, sweetie, because they already know that you have an income. When they ask for a certain amount of money per month is when you do not have any income. You're going for studies. You're going for whatever reason. But if you already have a job and you're already making money, then you're good, my love. They're not going to ask you as much money. Absolutely not. They might ask you where you're going to be living at first, but then that's it. You will have your visa simply because you already have a job and you've already been hired. Your criterias are going to be minimal, sweetie. Much easier for you. I don't got no Papa John's over here, T-Rex. No Papa John's. I would like to. I've heard about Papa John's. Never tried it. I've heard about Domino's. I've tried about Papa. Papa, I don't have. Domino, I have about, I don't know, 20 minutes away from my house. There's only one, I think. I think in like a 3-hour radius, there's only one. I've never been because there's only one. I don't know if I have faith into it. Exactly, my beautiful. Everything is possible, Gypsy. Gypsy, your mind, your want, your desires are the beginning of your manifestations. Look and you will see more opportunities open up towards you. You select the ones that are good for you, and that's it. You and your son, you will be perfectly fine. Everything will be okay, my love. No, I don't see winning the lottery. I would like you to win the lottery, but I don't see that, sweetie pie. Uh, Gypsy, you're your own worst enemy, like every single one of us. But we love you in that way. We are all into the way of our own success. Why? Because we have fears. Why? Because of experiences. Why? Because of so many different things. But the only person who usually blocks your success is yourself. Mm-hmm. Let me go see our beautiful T-Rex. Nice to see you, sweetie. I know it's scary and I know it's a big deal, but you've got this. Believe into yourself. I believe into you. I do. You've got this, my love. What is that? Okay. Now, let's go see our beautiful T-Rex. My beautiful Gypsy, I'm proud of you, sweetie. And you know where to reach me into the meanwhile, okay? I have all my faith into you. I know that you've got this. I know that you're excited. And life is meant to be fun. It's meant to be exciting. Live it to the fullest, sweetie. You only have one life. Do what you've got to do, Gypsy. Love you too, my beautiful. You've got this, sweetie pie. I know. There you go. I actually made cannelloni for supper. Talking about it. J'ai quasiment fini, mais j'ai pas encore terminé. Il me reste deux personnes. Et je me sens drôlement exclue de tes trucs. Hein. On parle de pieds, puis on parle d'hommes. Ni l'un ni l'autre pour moi. Yeah, nothing. All right, TUX Trucking and more. I am with you, my beautiful love. Here we go. Let's go unsee this. All right. Yes, I was. You caught me. You did, you did. No. did. Alrighty, so let's go see what I've got. Does B feel any romantic feelings towards you? Is it all one-sided in you? And should you get over your feelings and be the best friend you can? Oh, I don't know. All right, let's go see. If you feel like you're gonna be, I don't know. My first question for you is gonna be the following. All right. Are you able to be friends with somebody that you have feelings towards? You're just going to say, is that? Oh my God. Oh my God. Really? Really? Me or Alex? All right. Here we go. So, does B feel... You just need to put away, though. Okay, I got you. Let's go see. Have a drink? I didn't talk about having a drink. What is that? Okay. Okay, so oops. Here we go. Sweetie pie, I feel like things are staying into a hanged man situation. So nothing really all that much happening. Thank you, T-Rex trucking. You're a sweetie pie, my love. My dear God, I need to be careful when I listen to you onto my phone. Ooh la la. I need you to actually be careful, okay, sweetie, because I feel like this person, this is what I'm going to say. There's like a double-edged sword. In your case, I feel like this person kind of holds on to you, but doesn't necessarily want a relationship. So is a friendship a possibility for you? I don't know. Can you be friends with somebody that you do have some loving feelings? Can you put your loving feelings away and really just be friends? That's entirely up to you to decide. But from what I can see at this moment, I feel like this person does hold on to you, but I feel like they kind of have you a little bit onto a shelf. They don't want to let you go, but they don't necessarily want to take you neither at this moment. I feel like they're keeping a lot of their feelings within and not wanting to expose them. So what I'm basically saying is they do have an interest towards you, but they don't have an interest towards a relationship at this moment. Therefore, they're keeping you a little bit on that shelf, right? I'm not going to say breadcrumbing because that would not be the right term. I'll just say they put you onto a shelf. And whenever this person is ready for you, they might kind of take you off that shelf and take you back into their life, into that kind of a way, like a loving relationship kind of a way. But I don't feel like that's in their intentions. I feel like they want to keep you a little bit as an option, but don't really want to tell you. What I'm basically saying, my love, is the following. Is there going to be a relationship between you and this person? I don't feel like there will be. I just really want you to feel comfortable into the fact of if you want to remain friends with this person or if it's going to be too difficult to remain friends. I don't want you to remain friends and hoping for something to happen because I don't necessarily see that happening. Again, the energy can change. I could be wrong, and even not being wrong, the energy could change. So for the moment though, I don't want to bring you any false hopes. I will say it is best for you to turn the page because this person cares for you, but they don't want an involvement. They do not want a committed relationship at this moment. So things are going to remain exactly the way that they are. And I do not want you to put your life on pause. I do not want you to be sad. I don't want you to have over expectations. So I prefer to say to walk on by. That's it. There's an age gap, and you're 28 and she's 41. And you've been feeling a little bit of the breadcrumbing, right? Well, that's it. We've got you onto the shelf. We don't want to let you go, sweetie. We don't want to let you go. But we don't at the same time want a relationship. It's not what we want. But it's not because you're not good. It's not because you're not great. It's not because you're not sweet. It's not because you're not good looking. It has nothing to do with it. It's just not where we're at. And that's it. So my love, I don't want you to stay into a place that is where you're feeling stuck and sad and upset and hoping for things but always feeling disappointed. So I prefer for you to decide if a friendship is possible. If it's not possible, then just have a complete breakage. Let the person know. Don't ghost. Let the person know, nothing is really moving over here. So I'm just going to continue on. If ever you want to reach out to me, you can. But for the moment, I need to do what I need to do. Like, just be clear into your intentions is what I'm going to say. But I would walk on forward if I were you, my love. Age is just a number. It is just a number. What is important is it is not a question of age. What is important is the commitment level. That's it. What's your Italian alcohol, Sean? What's your Italian alcohol, sweetie? But T-Rex trucking, let me ask you this. I'm not even going to get into the cards. It's just a question. If you're stuck into a cycle where you're falling in love with people, right, who don't feel the same way about you, I'm going to ask you to look at this into a different kind of a way. You don't have to do it right away. When you're off the live at some point in time, think about what I'm going to say. Are you falling in love with people who are emotionally unavailable? Is it because they have just gotten out of a relationship? Is it because they are older? Is it because they're in third parties? What is making it that way? You're not just falling in love with people who cannot give you the love back. You're falling in love with people that seems to be in certain complications and they can't give you what you want. So I need you to look at the pattern of the different people that you have loved and figure out that main stream. What is linking everybody together? Is it a question of age? Is it a question of being into a committed relationship? Is it a question of distance? What is it? I need you to look at that, and that's what I need you to break. All right? Because you're always going to have somebody who's not going to be interested into you, but that happens to everybody. But if you're into a cycle, you need to find what is linking everybody together. That you love old Sheilas? No, you can love whoever you want, sweetie. Oh, hey, I've got no problem. Some people, hey, my grandparents had, I think, I don't know, 15, 20 years difference. Seriously. I know. They had a really big age gap, and for them, it was the love of their lives. Till death do us part, and that is exactly what happened. So no, love is not about a question of age. Love is about a question of affinity, of timing, of being ready in many different ways. Now, your friend got divorced and is now trying to date like 4 guys. Is this something you should talk to her about, or should you just let it run its course? You're a cutie pie. You're so sweet. I like you, T-Rex. I do. She seems so dissatisfied with this lifestyle. Well, okay. The first thing I'm going to say is this. I'm not surprised because look what I got. I've got strength. She's trying to find, well, anyways, your friend, okay? He or she, this is, okay. She is trying to find herself. There's no doubt. She's feeling a little bit lost. She's still in pain. She's still healing. Some people heal, and you can still hear the transition. She's still into the transition period. Some people will leave relationships and isolate themselves. They will need to be by themselves for a certain amount of time, right? And that will help them heal, and then they'll go back into different relationships or dating whatsoever. Other people, in order to heal, they need to go out. What's happening with your friend is your friend needs the emotional attachment. Your friend needs the emotional validation. All right? Your friend is feeling alone. Your friend is feeling sad. Your friend is feeling left out and unloved. There's not all that much that you can do about it. You can definitely ask your friend, you know what? You could say, with no judgment, you seem to be, you're dating a lot of men lately, right? Or you're dating a lot, lately. Are you good with this, or what's going on with it? Is it fun? Do you like this better? Are you looking more like, ask questions. Don't go into any judgment of don't ask questions, open questions. Are you happy about this? Because, oh my God, this is so different. Is this good for you? Do you like it? Are you meeting good people? Like, how do you feel towards it? I feel like it's a natural transition that this person is going through. Is probably going to last a good 6 months. There will be somewhat of a pause of about 2-3 months after the 6 months. Okay, there's going to be a pause of 2-3 months where we're not going to be dating anybody whatsoever, and I feel like then your friend is going to start looking for somebody who is more serious. At this moment, your friend just has this really big emotional void. Is it healthy? Not really. Is it bad though? Not really neither. If she's dating 3 or 4 different men, as long as she's happy doing so, as long as she's experiencing, as long as she's fulfilling that emotional void for the moment, she's getting her answers and she's reorienting herself, that's a-okay. As long as she is safe doing whatever she is doing, that's all right. I've got no problem with it. She's into a period where she needs to heal. She's trying to gain her strength, love. And it's okay. You just need to let her know that you're there for her. Are you okay with this? Are you happy with this? I'm going to say from here to the end of the year, this is going to stop, and she's going to start looking for somebody who is serious into her life. but this is her way of, I'm going to say, taking off the Band-Aid. You'd like to say that, what is that? The people that you hang out with, older people, so you end up liking people who see you as a little, well, there you go, T-Rex. So you need to switch up your social. You do. If you want to meet people who are more your age, go into dating sites or go to different type of, I don't know, go to different type of social events and list yourself into different type of, I don't know, gym, classes, art, dance, whatever it is that you like, sweetie. Right back to talking to these people like 12 hours later. I know, T-Rex, but the difference is that's what it is. In regards to your friend, she doesn't want to really, it's clear. It's clear that she doesn't want a relationship, okay? She's heartbroken. She's upset. She's sad. It's like if you're onto a diet, all you want is a piece of cake. You don't want to eat the whole darn cake, and you don't want to eat a cake every day. You just want a piece of cake right now. She's looking for the piece of cake right now. She's looking to satisfy that need of, I'm feeling lonely, I'm feeling sad. She doesn't want a relationship. It's not what she wants. She wants to feel loved. She wants to feel cared for. She wants to feel that she's sexy, that she's beautiful, that she's adored, because that's not what she felt from the previous person. She's looking for recognition and she's looking for acknowledgement. Once she has the acknowledgement and she has that recognition, she'll get tired of these type of relationships. She'll take a pause and she'll start looking for a more stable type of relationship. But into the meanwhile, this for her is necessary to move on through her pain. Yeah, she needs it, my love. So honestly, she just got divorced. It was a whole bunch of crap. I get it, T-Rex, I do. I am into the process of divorce and I was with somebody for like 19 years. I get it. All right. I really do. But everybody deals with it in a different kind of a way. And you really just need to figure out what is good for you and what is not good. And at some point in time, you end up realigning yourself with your values, with your wants of this present moment. She's had a lot of hurt and she needs to recuperate. For her at this moment in time, to go out and to look for a long-term relationship would be a horrible thing to do, because she is transferring all her hurt and all her sadness and all her insecurities upon somebody else who is healed and ready to move on forward. She needs to get to that place. Yeah. I'm so bad at breaking up with people, and that's why I was married to a person for 20 years. I've hated for 18. Oh, well, there you go. So there you go. And that's okay. That's okay, love. It's okay. She's putting jokes into it. She's putting fun into it. It's okay. She's using her mechanisms of defense. So she's being very Freudian about the whole thing. It's okay, my love. What I need you to do is support her through it. All right? Support her through it. And why don't you at the very same time? I don't know what age this person is, sweetie. Probably older than you, right? You need to find yourself a circle of friends, of people who are of your age. All right? You can still keep these friends around. They're all good and they're all fantastic and I love them. It's all good. But you need to find yourself people of your age that you can go and date who want the same thing as you. As for your friend, you keep on supporting. You be there. If she needs a phone call at 2 o'clock in the morning, make sure you pick up that phone line. Make sure you're there for her and you listen to her, and she'll do the same thing for you. You support her through it and everything is going to be okay. She'll be okay. It's normal. All right? You've got this, my love. So Sweetie Pie, she's dissatisfied with her life because it's completely different from what she had. And even though she hated what she had, she kind of wants what she wanted before because it was kind of easier. It felt more secure, but she was not happy into the secureness. So, oh, broom, broom away, aren't ya? Yeah, I can see that. Okay, Haunted, I'm coming to see you as you're brooming people away. You're sweeping is what I'm seeing. T-Rex, my love. Love you. Beautiful vibes. You're sweetie pie. Absolutely adorable. Um, you say you're trying to support her. It's hard when I know you like her romantically, right? She's also got 7 kids, and you do want your own kids, and she's surgically done. So I'm not even sure that's it, that you want something more, right? Good night, my beautiful Diane, my love. Yeah, that's tough. T-Rex, everything is aligning into the bad place, sweetie. It's not aligning into the good way. It's not. Um, Me surgically, I'm done too. All right, I've done what I had to do to have no more. I have 3. Um, so if ever I met somebody who wanted some, it would be a clear no deal. You want something that I can't give you, that I no longer need. Um, Sweetie, you need to find, you're holding on to this person because you care for them, because you know them, because you have a comfortability with them. But there is somebody who is better out there for you, who will be able to give you exactly what you need with no sacrifices, or very little sacrifices, anything. Because all relationships have sacrifices, my love. But this one, I'm telling you, it's not for you, sweetie. All right? T-Rex Trucking and more. If ever you want to send me an email, it's all over the place. My email, it's into the live, it's into my web page, it's into my YouTube page, it's all over the place. You can always send me an email. You can write to me your thoughts. I don't answer tarot questions into the emails, but I will answer you as a friend, my sweet love, and I will answer you every single day. So if ever you need to vent, you need to talk, you just want to open on up, you're feeling down, you're feeling happy, whatever, send me an email. I'm always there. All right. And I promise I will reply to you. Some people would, T-Rex. I know somebody who would. Thank you, my dear Hanson. So that being said, thank you, sweetie. Oh, you don't speak French, though. Well, that's okay. That just means you didn't hear what I said. It was nasty. No, I'm kidding. It was not nasty. So, sweetie pie, please do come back, and you can always reach me. Like I said, Juanson just posted my email there, romancewithtarot@gmail.com. You can always find me there. And I'm wishing you beautiful blessings. You definitely have some thinking to do, but you don't have to do it right away. Relax your beautiful soul. Make yourself happy. Go to bed with beautiful vibes and come back and see us, all right? Well, I might be part of it, but I know somebody else who would like to be. I'm not going to get into that neither. Hey, you are good. You are good, sweetie pie. It is actually Quebec's French. Yes, I live in Canada, sweetie pie. I do. Yes. A time for a drink to forget about it? Oh my God, you said that? And I just took a drink out of my Ouija glass. But I have lemonade into it. Do not be confused. Okay, Watson, I'm coming to see you, sweetie. T-Rex Trucking, you are very good, my sweet love. Have you ever been over here? Have you? Let me know, my love. Yeah, I'm coming over for you, Watson. Tu es le prochain. Hey, c'est quoi ça, beauté? Oh my dear God, Anael. Mexico, as you call it. Yeah, that's what it is. I got a lot of snow. Now, into the daytime, you can see all the mountain of snow outside of my window. Now it's too darn pitch black. I got quite the snowbank. I do. It's way too cold over here, T-Rex. Honestly, at this moment in time, it is. Hey, it's not too bad. I only have -6 right now. I was like into the I was in -20 and -30 like yesterday and before yesterday. You should, my love, but don't come in wintertime. It's too cold. Ciao, Sean. Ciao, sweetie. That was not you. That was, and I do have to say, because she's been doing those awful noises, it was the Nacho Monster.
Mama.
She didn't do an evil face. She just said, Mama. Now she's pretending to kickbox me. All right, Juanson, I'm getting into your reading. T-Rex, that would be, by the way, my beautiful angel. That would be my daughter. Yes, that is into the background. I have a son who is 12. I have a son who is 7. And I have a little princess who's almost 9. She's got a lot of attitude. All right, see, there you go. I say attitude. She knows who I'm talking about. She knows I'm not talking about her brothers. She knows I'm talking about her. Okay, so I did have a good day. Oh, no, 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 no. Je sais que t'as tout entendu, beauté. All right, here we go. Apparently, no, no, no means an L. She's so cute. All right, so... Oh my God, she's bullying me. Tu veux-tu venir dire allô, beauté?
Non.
Ah, viens-t'en. Fais juste dire allô. Regarde, il est là. No?
No.
Okay, because you bullied me, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, she pushed me in the back. I kid you not. Ah, la. She's a bully. All right. I'm a bully? I'm not a bully. Why am I a bully? T'es jamais touché de ma vie. I'm no bully. I'm no bully. No. Oh my God. Now she's harassing me about the bulliness. You see? What is she going to be like when she's a teen? I don't know. I think we better start praying for me right away. So. Ok, j'arrête. Je fais la lecture de Juanson. Après ça, je vais aller parler avec Monsieur Alex.
Non.
Oui.
Parce qu'il faut que tu prennes ton bain.
Non, toi.
Ouais.
Demain.
Non.
Il y a 11 heures.
Non.
Sweet Lord. All right. So.
Oui.
Hein?
C'est ce soir.
Demain.
Ce soir.
Demain.
Ce soir.
Demain.
Non, moi je te dis ce soir.
Oh, God. Yeah, that was her Godzilla cry, and that was her not making a lot of T-Rex trucking. Oh my God, if you only knew T-Rex trucking. She is more than a little dramatic. This is her holding back. Yeah, no, I'm gonna say I was probably the same way at her age. I don't know. Alrighty, so yeah, that was her. She gets much noisier than that too. Yeah, she gets violent too. Seriously, she's like a karate kid. If you ever see bruises on my hands, you know where it's coming from. Okay, baby. Okay.
Non.
All right.
Faut que t'arrêtes de parler.
All right. Oh my God, she's giving me orders now. I hope you guys heard me and Alex. I hope you heard her, so it's proof. So, Sweetie Pie, as for your weekend. Oh, it's nasty, Juanson. I'm abused. All right. Now, wait, what is this? Cooking with mom and enjoying Netflix? I do like that. I do. That is nice. And working on a song with your teacher and dedicating it to your sweetie pie, honestly. Imagine once you are there, you are out, you are famous, you are unseen, you are singing your beautiful heart out. Oh my God, she's going to be into that front row. And she will have those beautiful rosy cheeks, being the most beautiful goddess that you have ever seen, who is going to be admiring her prince onto the stage. Does that not look like a beautiful scene? I just have to say, beautiful energy altogether. Oh my God, T-Rex trucking, you think? You think? Oh, wait. I have 3 kids, T-Rex. One is an angel. I identify myself with him. My youngest is a devil. And my middle one, who's staring at me with evil eyes. She's giving me the middle finger on her chin very subtly. Okay, I do recognize myself into her. She's got attitude. Oh my god. T'as un chargeur sur le côté là-bas, je pense. You're right, T-Rex trucking, though. You're right. You're right. I deserve everything I'm getting. Sinon, peut-être dans le salon? Peut-être. Oh, no. Watson, I'm getting in trouble with T-Rex trucking and more. Yeah, honestly. Too many truths being revealed tonight. I can't take all this. Oui, tu peux aller demander à Mathias si tu veux, chouette. Non. Non, je suis indisponible. Je suis avec Watson. Que veux-tu? No, I'm not making nachos.
Non.
So.
Non, c'est pas ça.
C'est quoi tu veux?
Parce que je vais être tout mouillé. Puis là, après, je vais prendre mon bain.
Hein?
Après, je vais prendre mon bain.
Oh, sweet Lord. Okay, so. Tonight we want watermelon, apparently. Yeah, you know, right?
Watermelon.
No, tonight she wants watermelon. Which is all good, I got it. So, here we go. Hey, c'est quoi ça? Ah, tu vas venir dire coucou? Yeah, là. Ah, there's... Non, attends, t'as vu juste à moitié. There's my nacho monster. Ouch! Qu'est-ce que tu fais là? Oh my god. There's my angel. Yeah, she wants watermelon tonight. So, là, t'en as plus qu'un qui t'appelle Nacho Monster.
Ben, dis-leur d'arrêter.
Ouais, tu peux leur dire toi-même.
Non, toi.
Oh, okay, well. All right, so, sweetie, let me get to your reading.
Tu l'as dit.
No.
Oui.
No.
Oui.
So, Elizabeth today, sweetie pie. Well, actually, I want to go into your general reading. I'm going to say that things are moving fairly steady for you. I'm getting positive direction for both of you guys altogether. But I do feel as though the energy has some deeper emotional currents. Oh, yes, I do. I feel like there's that sense of growth that is there, but I also feel like there's a sense of understanding that is building itself altogether. I feel as though Elizabeth's energy today is a little bit more reflective onto her feelings, onto her desires. I feel like there's warmth. I feel like there's a lot of affection that is directed towards you. Now, I know that she's not expressing everything out loud. I know that she thinks about you, and I know that she feels that very strong connection. But I know that she keeps putting into her heart the thought of you over the thart. That sounds like a thought and a fart. I keep doing that tonight. So the thought of you is always there, and I feel like we're looking truly towards that deepening of that bond. A thart. I'm going to keep that in mind. I'm going to tell my mom about a thart tomorrow. Yeah, seriously. A thart? Oh non, je sais pas what tu le demandes. Seriously, what a stupid word. All right. Oh my god, I think I'm going to jot it down. I need to jot down a thart. Tomorrow I will read this onto my paper and I'll be like, what did I jot down? I will not understand it.
Est-ce que Shrek va mourir après demain?
Malheureusement non.
Mais tu sais pas.
Malheureusement non.
Mais tu sais pas.
Ah.
Mais tu sais pas. Quand du mal.
Oh, j'aimerais beaucoup, mais bon.
Ça dit oui.
You're going to remind me of the thart.
Maman, ça dit oui.
Thank you. You're a sweetie pie because
Ça dit oui.
I did write it down, but if you know my paper with all my notes, it's That's the way my brain works. It makes no sense whatsoever. Oh my God. Remind me, Juanson, to send you the timestamps. I will forget. I know that I will. I should prepare myself on my brain in advance. Apart. That is so stupid. Okay, so she did have a good weekend. There is no doubt about it. Is there anything that she actually wants to say to you? She's looking for you to come out of your hermit stage, all right? She's looking for changes. She's looking for modifications, but she doesn't blame you in any kind of way because she knows that she's not ready for it neither. You know when you want something but you're not ready for it? This is a little bit what I'm seeing. You want, she wants, but nobody's really quite ready to actually make the movement forward. So since we're not quite ready for that, we keep on thinking, we keep on wanting, we keep on wishing, we keep on manifesting, and we keep on making those slow little movements one at a time to go and get exactly what it is that we want and that we need. So I'm basically going to say, keep your energy nice and high. Keep it going between your beautiful thoughts. Keep on sending her those beautiful messages because she has a lot of beautiful messages that she wants to send out towards you too. And if you look deep into her eyes and next time you see her, you might actually feel one of the messages. I'm not going to say what it is, but it has to do with like a 3-4 words. It's not more than 3-4. It's not an I love you. It's something else. I'll let you think about it. You could never watch a speed on Tuesday. Well, you don't know. Oh my God, T-Rex is shocking. Sometimes I talk so much quicker than this. I know. You would think that I have, what's that word? I don't want to say hypertension. You would think that I'm a hyperactive individual, don't you? But I'm not. Honestly, I talk an awful lot and I talk really quickly, but I'm very, very calm. Okay, there are moments where I'm not, but usually I'm calm. Yes, I'm very calm and soothing. Right? No, it's not I hate you. Oh my God, could you imagine if it's I hate you? No, Juanson's onto the right vibes with the ooh, but it's not sexual. It is not sexual, Juanson. It is not. Forget about it. No, it's not I love you, but it's not I you. All right? And it's not an I hate you. Yeah. Yes. Yes. No. It's all good, T-Rex, and I love it. I really do. We actually even have some 18 plus readings, but that one I will remove just because I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. But I read it and I liked it. But I will remove it just not to be in trouble. It's none of those. It's none of those. No. You know, guys, it could be smooth like I'm thinking of you, right? Oh, sweet Lord. I know those darn northern... I know. Seriously, it is what it is. Deal with it, Juanson. Alrighty. So, how are we doing, sweetie? We're doing good, but we're missing you, and we want more news from you. This week, you're going to have not a whole day. I'm so sorry to break your bubble. You're going to have a half a day. And this week, there's no gelato, there's no chili, there's no nachos, there's no nothing of nothing. There's no gifts coming in this week, all right? There's no gifts. It's complicated this week, all right? So nothing is happening. It's not because I didn't support your boss, because I placed an order again today. I did. But we're not in the same country, but it still goes into his pockets. That being said, I'm going to say half a day. Half a day. Is what is going to be happening for you. Your lovely sweetie pie is going to end up having a full day. Yes, I'm going to say, not that I want to say looks before, because you're quite smiling and handsome also, but I'm going to say she's definitely winning the prize. That being said, I feel like she's winning the prize because I feel like she has it into her options that if she can have a full day, she will have a full day. She doesn't necessarily look for a half a day. I don't know if you have it into your options that if you can have a half day, you'll take a half. I don't really quite know how you do that and how that works. But she's getting a full day, you're getting a half a day. But hey, it's okay. You're still going to be able to see her. You're still going to be able to switch that beautiful smile. And loving vibes will pass on by. And you let me know whenever you find those 4 words. And apparently, or hopefully whenever you do find them, I'll still remember what they are. Let me go and give you some messages. I know. No, wait, no nachos? The week is... No. Oh, my dear God, T-Rex, no. I make nachos like 3-4 times a week. I kid you not. Yes, I do. I'm one of those mamas. If my child wants it, I make it. It just happens that tonight we're asking for watermelon. Why? I don't know. I don't know what happened. What happened? Pourquoi? Parce que j'ai dit que je faisais pas les nachos?
Non.
Ok. C'était quoi?
Est-ce que les fantômes peuvent me toucher?
Oh my God. Ici. Mouah. Franchement, c'est n'importe quoi. Puis ta réponse, c'est oui.
Mais pourquoi ils veulent pas me toucher?
Ben parce qu'ils n'ont pas rapport à te toucher. All right.
Non, la main, je veux...
Non. Veux-tu ranger mes patentes? Range mes patentes. Allez, put. Let me know whenever you're ready for this. I will go with angels and oracles after. Yeah.
Du watermelon.
Where I will take care of watermelon.
Avant
No, tomorrow, sweetie pie.
le...
I know, seriously, right? The richest people are usually the cheapest, sweetie. The answers work harder and then come back for answers later. You need to stop over dramatizing your situation. Don't be a drama queen, Watson. I know, I just had to say it. I don't know. I feel annoying tonight. Let me go and give you an angel message. Yeah, an angel message. The angels want you to know that you're onto the right path. Keep nurturing your passions and embracing your creative gifts, because they will lead you to not only personal fulfillment, but also towards deeper connections, especially with Elizabeth. Trust that your intentions are being received and are guided towards a harmonious outcome. No, keep being yourself and the love you seek will flow quite naturally. That being said, let's go towards an oracle message. Tu peux aller sur le lit, j'arrive, ça sera pas long.
Non, faut que tu me
Oui.
fasses mon bain. Tu me fasses mon bain. Après mon watermelon, parce que de toute façon, je vais être toute sale. Parce que je vais être toute collante.
Oh my God, seriously.
C'est vrai. Parce qu'il y a plein de jus sur moi.
Oh my dear God. That's a book. All right.
C'est quoi tu t'es envoyé?
Et il m'a envoyé des affaires par rapport. Par rapport. All right, so. Oracle message. Trust the process. You need to know that you're exactly where you need to be into your journey, both with Elizabeth and into your life in general. There is no need to rush or force anything. Things will unfold in divine timing. Trust that the universe is guiding you both towards the right outcome, and the love that you are seeking will align perfectly within your path. Remember that every single step, whether big or small, is part of a beautiful tapestry of being woven for you. That is lovely said, ain't it? Your heart is into the right place, and as long as you stay authentic, the right energy will come towards you. Let go of any doubt and surrender to the flow, because you are supported every single step of the way. So stay patient and trust into the process. The love that you're seeking is along its way. My energy makes you feel bubbly. Oh, you're such a sweetie pie, even when breaking you bad news. You're so sweet. You are, honestly. I appreciate it, T-Rex Trucking. I do. I have been told that before, that I am very blunt, but in a caring and sweet kind of a way. So I appreciate it, my love. Thank you, sweetie. I don't like to give bad news and I don't like to give bad things, but I prefer to tell you it as it is. And like that, you come back and see me because I'm telling you the truth and I'm not lying to you. I don't believe in lies. And that's no good for anybody. Raphael is horrible. No, he's not horrible. I love him to death, but he's horrible into his dramatization. Honestly, he is. You are my everything. I lie awake thinking about our future. Sarah Marie, if you want to come back tomorrow, sweetie pie, they are waiting for you. Please do give me some time because I've never felt this way before. And please do believe me because I am coming, sweetie pie. So my beautiful loves, that being said, we shall see each other tomorrow. Same place, same time. So 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so very much, my dear Juanson, my beautiful angels, super fragilistic, cadiolocious, fragilicious, delicious. Thank you everybody for joining us. I don't know who else is with us other than T-Rex Trucking and more. You will, sweetie. I promise you, T-Rex. We all end up finding the right person for us at some point in time. Sometimes we got to go over some mountains, though. You're just walking over a mountain. It's just going to make you stronger. It's going to make you better. It's going to make you find yourself a little bit more. Find the right people. You'll align yourself, sweetie. It seems like a lot of stuff. Just know that you're onto the right path. And everything is happening for a reason. You're going to be okay. I promise you. We'll help you through it, all right? Sweet dreams, my beautiful loves, and we shall see each other tomorrow. Yeah, we're nice people. It sounded like you said that we're Pepto-Bismol. But yeah, we don't bite. So we shall see each other tomorrow. Sweet dreams, my beautiful loves, and blessings, and we'll see each other tomorrow.